and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together we're Shaylee, and together we have got Tower.
Oh,
in
what a
the
night.
building.
What
we
a
have
night.
got amazing deals and all the products with a 3-year warranty. All you need to do is register them online.
A spring cleaning trilogy we've got for you.
Extravaganza.
Great. Yes, extravaganza. We've got great products, and we're going to start off with the spot cleaner from Tower, the AquaJet Plus. This is a great machine. If you've got any spillages, if pets have any accidents and you haven't got the space for a big carpet cleaner, we've got this machine that's going to do it all for you.
Great for storage, great for, like you say, picking up the spills, but we need to see it in action, don't we? Should we see how this works? Because we've got the fabulous Alan with us.
This is my moment.
Yes,
my
this is your moment.
It is. This is my moment. This is terrific. Now, by the way, you can bring this upstairs, downstairs. You can use it on your stairs as well. Very simple. Turn it on. Is this carpet actually dirty? Just take a look. Watch what this is going to do. Spraying on that solution and, of course, then using this to clean the carpet.
Wow.
And now we can see that actually it's blue carpet underneath there.
So that could be a coffee stain, that could be a wine stain, that could be perhaps a pet accident.
Any sort of stain, but also just very quickly, can I say to you that it's not just for dry things like that. If you do have a little accident in the kitchen or something like that and you do spill some milk, or we can also, with the proper attachment, because we get an extra attachment for the unit, you can also then pick up other spills as well. You can pick up the wet ones, like so.
Wow.
So if you do spill some milk, we can clean them as well.
How fabulous is that? And you get both those heads as well. 3-year warranty. You've got an amazing deal. $69.99 is your price. And like you say, if you've really wanted a big carpet cleaner, but you just haven't got room, perhaps you've only got a few rugs and odd bits of carpet, and you think, well, I won't use a big carpet cleaner that often, but you have got pets, you have got kids, there are accidents in the house. This is going to be ideal.
Old stains, new stains, spillages. 403807 is the item number if you want to shop for that today. It's down to $69.99. So get shopping ahead, take a look at everything we've got. But let's take a little look at some of the features. Also, if you want to spread the cost interest-free, we've got PayPal Pay in 3.
Which is fantastic. You can use that on the website, which of course is all the w's.shopontv.co.uk. You can use PayPal on there, and of course you can order on the phones as well, which is 03333 241 241. I mean, you have got such an amazing piece of equipment that's so lightweight. Take it upstairs, take it out to the car, use it in the caravan.
Great on upholstery, great on mattresses, hard floors and countertops you can use it on. Remember, you've got those 2 attachments, the suction nozzle and the brush to scrub away stubborn stains and suck up all those spills. $25.65 on your first of 3 PayPal payments, paying in 3.
I love the fact as well it's got 2 water tanks, so it's got a clean water tank and a dirty water tank.
They never
and
mix.
Never mix, so you're always cleaning with clean water, which is fantastic.
Like you said, Hayley, compact and lightweight if you want to take it upstairs, downstairs. The other thing is it doesn't take up huge amounts of space. We're busy on this already. We've got loads of demonstrations to show you. And as Hayley just said, those large dual water tanks where the dirty water never mixes with the clean.
We are loving that. You are loving that. But we've got more to show you.
Yes.
Because here we have got the most incredible deal. Every house should have this. A steam cleaner, a handheld steam cleaner for $24.99.
Coming with 9 accessories to do all those jobs around the home. $24.99 to price. Alan is going to show us just how good it is.
And hopefully this time the pressure won't get to me and I'll do it properly, because a minute ago, all I had to do was take that off to put that little one on.
No one would have noticed.
I know, but I like to just say, hey, do you know what? It was me. I'll show you that in just a second. But this is great because the power from this steam cleaner, about 3.2 bars, let's call it 3 bar of pressure. Watch how much steam is going to come out of this.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Look at that. Can you see? Let me turn that here for you so you can see. That's a lot of steam coming out of here. Now, this will give you continuous, about 250 millilitres of water, a continuous run of about 10 minutes. Now, I got the worst type of thing. I got some fresh beetroot, and I've destroyed this here. But watch, you ready for this? Look at the way it will blast away the stains. And what it's doing as well is it's getting into the nooks and crannies, and what it's doing is it's killing up to 99.9% of bacteria as well, because steam, of course, is so hot, it will help reduce bacteria as well.
It is one of the best ways, isn't it, for killing bacteria, germs and things like that around your home. So whether that is the kitchen, whether you're using this on the high chair for the little one, it's stopping you using those horrible chemicals that are so expensive.
Yeah, it's the power of steam. You don't have to add any chemicals. You don't have to add any cleaning solutions. And so affordable, $24.99. So for all those jobs, whether it's kitchen, whether it's bathroom, whether it's stains,
toilets,
yeah.
There's all those areas that you want to get deep down clean, but what do you use? It will remove all that grease and dirt. It will kill bacteria and germs, 99.99% of those. Heats up in just 3 minutes, super lightweight and portable, and 9 accessories, which makes it so versatile all around the home.
You're going to get a variety of brushes, nozzles and tools to complete every cleaning task you can see there in the kitchen, on the cooker, removing grease and grime. It's going to be brilliant. Inside the oven, kills bacteria and germs, as Hayley said, with a temperature up to 105 degrees. We saw the power there.
Sanitising and deodorising, that's going to be great for that squeegee. It's going to be great, I was going to say, for the windows, but with the soggette on it, it's going to be great for your clothes and things.
Yeah, refreshing clothes. And again, on upholstery, it's going to be fabulous. Once more, lightweight and portable, easy to move around the home, and it's not massive, so you don't have to have a big storage space.
A lot of us haven't got a lot of space, have we? And you have got everything really you need there for $24.99 for cleaning all of those washable surface areas all around the kitchen, all around the bathroom. But the biggest thing is you're killing up to 99.9% of germs and bacteria. So this is absolutely incredible. $24.99. Grab it. Great wedding gift if you don't want to spend a lot, but you want to buy them something really nice
and useful.
Yeah, it's something they won't have in their home. And if you are adding it into your basket, you can, if you're already buying the spot cleaner, you can split it over those payments.
Yeah, if you spend over £30 with us online, remember, you can split the cost in 3 payments with PayPal.
And that can be a basket spend.
It can.
If you buy 2 of them.
Now, it's all about Tower, and something else that's been one of our best sellers whenever we've had it. Come a little bit over here.
Now, this sold out so dramatically. Before we had any idea it was gone, we felt sure that it was going to last at least sort of another
It sold out
hour
quicker than we knew.
Yeah, it really, really did. And you'll see why, because the value for money on this vacuum, it's got features that are only on really expensive vacuums.
It really has. Should we see it in action first? Alan's going to show us just how good this is again from Tower.
Well, 1912 Tower have been around since, and they don't get to be this brilliant for people who've been around for 5 minutes, so they haven't. A great machine, touch screen as well, a touch sensitive pad to up to level 2 of the power. The majority of the time, I need just power 1. Let me show you how great this is on the carpet. I will talk you through the plush brush. I will talk you through everything and how it works in just a few minutes. But first of all, I just want you to see I've got the oats here on this carpet. And again, remember, extra power there when we need it. And then we can clean our carpets, vacuum up, get rid of everything, and loads more demos to come for you. Don't move, they're all coming.
Oh, I can't wait for you to see how this actually goes under chairs, under tables.
It's got the flexi pole on it, hasn't it?
Which is incredible. Take a look at this. 460569 is your item number. All I will say is please do check this out as early as you decide you want it, because it has sold out. Well, it sold out on a massive show with us, and then we had a little bit of stock, and then that completely went again. So please grab it while the stock is available.
The price is brilliant on this. The usual price and the price that Tower had it originally was $139.99. We've got it for $89.99. At Robert Dyer's, it's $114.99. At Argos, £140. At Amazon, Hayley's favourite shop.
I love Amazon. I've got 4 parcels waiting at home at my mum's. $119.99. They do great prices, but it's still nowhere near ShopOnTV's $89.99. And Tower House homewares as well, as we were saying, $109.99 on offer. There, so it's a good deal. It's come down from $139.99, but still the best price with us.
But at $89.99, you'll be amazed how many features there are with this machine.
It's 29.6 volts of power. They say it's a 3-in-1, but it really is more than that. It's a 4-in-1 because it goes under the chairs and the tables like you won't believe. It even comes with a pet brush, which is amazing because so often you have to add this in as
Second
an extra.
pet brush included. You've got a crevice tool, you've got a dusting brush, 2-in-1 there. You've got anti-tangle technology with the brush head, which means it stops the hair wrapping around your brush head.
I like that.
Well, that's a little
Stops your
move.
hair.
We'll show you that a little bit later with the demonstrations. Do you know what? On one charge, I love the fact that you've got cordless cleaning up to 40 minutes on one
And
charge.
we forget about cordless cleaning. It is absolutely fantastic. A cordless vacuum, if you've not used one before, will be one of the best things you've ever bought. And the power to this is incredible.
And we are going to take a look at it in action. If you want to shop for this, 460569 3231 on your first of 3 interest-free PayPal payments. Just take a look at some of these features. The Flexi Pet. Well, first of all, impressive 3-in-1. It's a handheld, it's an upright, and it's a reach cleaner.
It's amazing to pick up, cat hair, dog hair, your hair, but it doesn't get tangled around the brush. Very unusual brush, and we'll show you that in more detail. Really nice large tank as well, but you've got that cyclonic action, and you have got HEPA filtration as well. There it is going under. I love that.
Excited.
That's only on a really expensive vacuum, isn't it? Absolutely loving this. So what I will say is shop really, really smartly. Has sold out before. We have got stock available. There you are using it as a handheld, because a handheld it's a reach vacuum. But remember, you've got that sort of pet technology that means it has got that extra pickup. I always go for pet machines, even if I haven't got pets, because you know it's got that better pickup. And there you go. That is your, of course, HEPA filtration, which picks up 99.95% of the fine particles. So if you've got allergies, fantastic. But my word, we don't know where to start today because we are busy on everything. How are you, my lovely?
Yeah, really good, thanks, honey.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you, my friend.
Shaylee, love it. I do sit at home sometimes and then I put up the show on, I go.
Now,
A bit of Shaylee.
massively busy on this already. Well, actually,
Yeah.
massively busy across the board
Yeah, and
already.
rightly so. And what we have got here with the 3 units, 3 products, is something really to do pretty much everywhere in your house.
Whole spring
because
clean.
you can't even do things like refreshing curtains, refreshing beds, things like that, killing dust mites and bed mites and things. So let's just talk very quickly, because what we all are used to doing is we're used to vacuuming. And the first thing we do pretty much every day is we vacuum. And of course, we can see here we've got lots of dust on this carpet just here. So if we're just using this as our hand, oh, my brush just fell out. Look at
Your
Oh,
brush is
love.
actually, we
Yeah,
could
but you
show
can
that
show
brush
us the
that. I
quickly.
can show you the brush
Because
right
if you
now.
are shopping for the vacuum,
Seamless.
you'll see why it's different.
There you
Now
go,
we'll
have a
just
look at
pop
this.
the details for the vacuum on the screen for you whilst we show you this amazing brush.
Yeah.
$89.99 for this machine's brilliant. Why is it so special?
So this is what I like to call a plush brush. So basically, if we feel this here, so what we have is we've got the soft bristles just here, but these green ones just here are a little bit tougher. And as they rotate, it goes right across, sweeps across your floor, getting all of the more stubborn dirt. But this is great because the front of the unit itself, you can see there's a big gap at the front, which allows this unit to pick up lots and lots and the bigger pieces of dust, dirt and debris as well. I know exactly why that fell out, because there's a piece that I picked up
I was
off the
going to say,
floor that
saw
I
it.
put
Where have we put it?
somewhere.
Where did you
I
put it?
Don't worry, we're coming back to the vacuum anyway. So what we do is we vacuum.
We'll,
And
we'll,
once we've
we'll get
vacuumed
another
up,
bit.
we then look at our carpets and we think, well, actually, this is a little bit worse than I thought, because there's marks and stains on it. Now, I showed you a great little demonstration a bit earlier. You'll have to excuse me as well, folks. I'm a little bit...
Got a bit of a cold.
a little bit of a...
Keep having to
Got a little
bless
bit of
him.
a man cold.
We do.
I'm allergic
you.
to something.
Now, we'll go back to the vacuum in a couple
Vacuum
of
in just a couple of
moments.
minutes, yeah.
So
Don't
we'll
go
pop
anywhere
the
on that.
details for your spot cleaner on the screen for you. Lots of you are going for this already. And loads of jobs we can do with this house.
So many jobs. Now, this is not, if you've got a dirty, big carpet, of course, it's not going to be for that. This is not to do the big, full carpet job. This is for, as it suggests, spot cleaning, okay? So that could be something like little spots on your carpet, little spillages. It can be the wet spills, like I showed you a minute ago, in the car. You can use it to refresh curtains. You can do things like, your mirrors. I'm going to do that in a few minutes.
Oh, wow.
You can sanitize around your sink. You can do all of those things.
If you have got a pet, if you've got a dog and you're
Yeah.
training or potty training, there's a few accidents going on. It's going to be great just for picking up those bits and pieces.
All of those things, and with both of these combined, they're all the jobs that you can do, and that's
Yeah.
why I'm going to assume that everyone's going to get both of these, because that's great value. So when we're talking about spot cleaning, so think about the car seats and things like that, and we will be showing you that in a while. So we showed you this a few minutes ago, how this came up so much different in just a couple of minutes. Look at that little spot just there compared to the rest, and you wouldn't think that it was very dirty before that. So what we do basically is 1.2 litres of warm water this side with some solution, and then the dirty water is collected here, so they always stay separate. All we've got to do is turn the machine on. You can hear that suction, and you can feel that suction as well. It's quite strong. So when we push the button just here, what it does is it fires water out the back. You can see that.
Right.
And that's the water with the solution. So what we're doing is we're wetting the area. Now we have these brushes, and now we agitate the fibers of the carpet and the dirt, adding a little bit more water in solution should you wish. And then once you have given that a good clean, like so, watch the front of this.
Oh, that's great.
And you can see that dirt.
So it's
being
helping
lifted.
to dry the carpet as well. Fabulous.
So what I would do at home is, I would do it at sort of at this speed, and then at the end, I would go over it once more like that, turn the machine off, and that spot, that area is so much cleaner.
How different is that?
And that
Now-
could be a fizzy drink the kids have knocked over. That could be
Yeah.
a dog wee. That could be, you know, any sort of accident on your carpets, on your rugs at home. And look how lightweight it is. That could be in the car. You could be
Yeah.
taking that to the caravan.
And that's an actual tile we found in
Yeah.
the studio.
Yeah,
I
it
saw how dirty it was, and I was like, this will be great. And you can see real dirt there.
We can speak about spillages. So what I've done is I bought a whole bunch of stuff that, you know, at home you might spill.
Okay.
You know, so, and I want to just show you a little demonstration with this. So if we use this carpet tile and we just put some cola on it. Now cola will go into this here, and you particularly won't see maybe the stain that would leave. But the point of this is that what is going to happen is that it's going to be sugary, it's going to make
Sticky.
it sticky, it's going to make it
Oh,
horrible.
milk.
Now, there's some milk on
Milk
there as well.
stinks terribly if you
Yeah.
don't clean it up because it goes off, doesn't it? And
It
when
does.
Milk goes off, it's got a vile
If you spill
smell.
that, if you've been shopping and in the back of the car.
Back of the car,
Horrible.
car seat. Just to show you that this is brand new, and this is not anything that, you know, I'm making this up. I'm just going to put
It's
some...
got quite a colour, that.
Oh,
hasn't it?
quite a
gosh,
colour
quite
on
a
it
smell
there
to it as well. Wow.
Again, if you spilled that, and it is very easy to spill these things, let's make it worse, shall we? Let's keep on going. Let's get some strawberry milk down
You
here
can
as
drop
well.
a yogurt top, can't you? You can knock
Yeah.
a cup over.
A cup of coffee,
yeah,
cup of tea,
it's
anything
so
like that.
easy.
It really is.
So
and
easy.
again, I'll do one more up here. I'll just get the orange juice out. Again, brand new, you can see, and just put that down. Now, this is a lot of spills, and this really, you know, you're not going to get spills this much at home. We all know that, we understand, but just sort of to prove a point. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the suction. I'm not going to start spraying any of the liquid out yet. I'm just going to use the suction.
Okay, so you're going to lift up the spillage
Lift it
first.
first, yes, exactly. Now, look at the front. So remember the cola that we had? Well, there's the cola being lifted. Now we can remember the milk. The milk is coming up. Now we can see the yellow of the mustard. And now we can see the other milks and the juice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to spray in some of the solution
Okay.
and that water. I'm going to use the brush now, and I'm going to
Oh,
agitate.
wow.
Gosh.
That's getting the deep down sort of dirt as well, really getting through that mustard.
Now we need to lift that up so they can see at home how it's
But you
taken
don't
all
need
that
to
out.
lick that.
No, not lick it,
I actually
lift
thought he
it.
said that too.
No, thank you.
Wow,
Look at
that's
that.
great.
And look how much liquid's still on the side where you haven't done it.
You can see it running
Brilliant.
down. And this is the thing, you know, it's all of those spills, and it can happen, you know.
And you
the
panic,
kids-
don't you? You go and get the kitchen roll, or you get all the tea towels.
rub it
and
further in.
You try and soak it in, but actually you push it further into the.
You might be
actual-
clever and say,
yeah,
these
got
are
a
really microfiber
yeah.
cloths are really good. So what I'm going to do is this. And what we're doing is pushing it down further.
it
further.
Yes, you are picking up some of it, but you're ultimately pushing it further down into the pile of the carpet, which is no good for anybody, really, is it? So, just to show you, even if you do that with the cloth, just watch this here. Just where I've used the cloth, watch this.
Yeah,
You can still
left
see
loads behind.
loads behind. Put on some of the liquid, and then use that brush, agitate from side to side, backwards and forwards, and then finish with just the suction. And again, we can see just how
I
clean.
mean, that is
Brilliant.
Incredible. I'm super busy on this. 403807 is your item number. Incredible saving. $99.99 is your price, but you have got the opportunity to get it at a reduced price and to use PayPal Pay in 3. So if you are ordering on the website, $25.65 is all you spend today. $69.99 if you're ordering on the phones, but what an incredible saving that you're going to. Go to the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, and you can check out everything, can't
Now, remember, it not only comes with the carpet attachment, it also comes with a hard surface attachment as well. So if you want to use it for spillages, things such as that, you can do that as well. Remember, we've got everything tower available for you on this show. Not only have we got the spot cleaner, we've got the handheld steamer at $24.99.
That's crazy value for money, and loads of you going for that. That comes with 9 attachments. That's allowing you to steam clean all around the kitchen, the bathroom. It's absolutely phenomenal. It removes grease and grime. It heats up in just 3 minutes, and up to steam up to 105 degrees, so killing up to 99.99% of germs and bacteria. $24.99. I think every home should have one. Steam cleaning is one of the best ways to get a deep down clean, and look at all your accessories. But remember as well, you're not using any chemicals. You're not using any, expensive things from the supermarket.
No, you've got 9 accessories included as well. So that means you can do so many jobs: kitchen, bathroom. You'll use it to refresh upholstery, removing grease and grime. $24.99 your price there. Absolutely brilliant.
We're busy on everything. Remember, all these Tower items, they come with a year's warranty, but if you register them online with Tower, you will get another 2 years. So you actually end up with 3-year warranty.
At $24.99.
Which is crazy,
That's
isn't
brilliant.
it? Absolutely
Brilliant.
crazy. Great prices. Where are we going next, my love?
Well, we just want to come back to the vacuum. So I want to show everybody how good this actually is. Now, let's just do some cleaning first. And I want you to see how effective it actually is at picking up everything from the carpet. So as we vacuum, you'll see that what it will do is it'll get the dust, all of the dirt. It will pick up all of the bits and pieces all over the carpet, and actually it's strong enough that what it's doing is it's lifting the pile of the carpet as well. But what I want to do is I want to get into the specifics of this, because we will expect it to do the vacuuming because it's a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
But what you won't expect for this here at less than £90, and that's what I want you to remember all the time, okay?
Yep.
So let's start up here. You want cyclonic power. It's important. Yes, it has that. You want HEPA filtration. Yes, it has that. But actually, I can show you it has HEPA filtration just here. But HEPA filtration, it actually has double HEPA filtration on this,
Great.
which is even better, because
and that picks up the smallest particles, doesn't it?
99.97%
Wow.
of particles down to 0.3 of a micron. A human hair is about 70 microns, about between 50 and 80, let's call it 70. So that's how
So
small a
great
particle.
if you've got allergies and things.
Exactly, like I have tonight. I've got lots because I'm putting everything down. There's dust everywhere. There's a HEPA filter in here as well. Also, then what we have is we have our very lightweight. This part of the vacuum here is 1.3 kilos.
Brilliant.
The main unit itself. So super lightweight and super easy to use. Now, what we have got on this is a touch screen. So when we press the button here to turn the machine on, you can see the light comes on here, and the green light just here tells us we're on eco mode. But if we touch that, you'll see that green light comes down to here, which tells you you're on turbo. And then this light here denotes that we have 1 of 3 lights left, so we can see that our battery is running out on this one. But that tells us that, shows us as well that what will happen is this will continue with the same power right till the battery ends, right till it's 100% of the time. When it's full, up to 40 minutes
Which is
of run
fantastic.
time.
And can you show us the flexi bit?
Yes. Now, as we move down, it's a flexi bit, I love that. We have this bar just here, which is aluminium. But the brilliant thing about this, and you wouldn't expect this from a machine under £90,
No.
is this just here. You press a button, you ready for it?
I love it.
It bends down. Now, why would you use that? Well, think about it. Underneath, things like, your chairs, underneath beds, whatever it might be, you can do it with this machine underneath anything, making life easier for you to get underneath. And of course, you don't have to bend down.
No.
Because sometimes if you want to go underneath a chair, you can do it with this. But watch this, normally you'd have to do this. You have to get
Get
Yeah.
down
you have
there,
to bend down like this, and unfortunately, especially at my age, it takes a little bit longer to get
So
back.
the machine does all the bending. and you don't have to do
don't
anything.
have to do it.
We
love
love
it.
So it has that.
Absolutely
now,
love it.
Also, you can see down the front of this, we have those 4 LED lights, 2 on each side to light the way. And you can see that plush brush. Now, as I mentioned a bit earlier on to you as well, that what you've got is you've got a high rise on the front just here, which means bigger particles of dirt can go underneath. And if this went all the way to the floor, which a lot of machines do, it can sometimes push the big pieces of dirt forward. This doesn't. It gobbles them all up.
Picks up the big bits, it picks up the little bits. It's
Yeah.
got an anti-tangle head, so if you've got cat hairs, dog hairs, your hair, and it always gets tangled round the brush, it won't get tangled round this, which is fantastic. And it is an incredible price as well, $89.99. We've sold out of it before, and it is massively busy.
Yeah, if you buy it elsewhere, we've got a great price on this at $89.99. You won't pay this kind of price. 460569 is the item number. Do keep shopping ahead at everything. It's all about Tower tonight on our show.
And great prices.
Yeah, and great demos. When you see the demonstrations, you see why these are going to work for you with all your spring cleaning solutions that we've got from Tower. So 460569, a usual price of $139.99. It comes down to $89.99, and you don't have to pay that tonight. If you're paying online, PayPal Pay in 3 can spread the cost across 3 payments. At Robert Dyer's, $114.99. At Argos, the same machine, £140. At Amazon, $119.99. Tower have actually reduced it, but down to $109.99 with us, less than £90.
We're the best price, and of course, splitting that cost makes it even more affordable with PayPal Pay in 3. Check everything out on our website because you have got some crazy low prices, but don't go anywhere. We've got loads more to show you. But if you are shopping ahead of us on the website, remember, as soon as you spend over £30, use that PayPal Pay in 3.
Yeah, and spread the cost interest-free with PayPal. As Hayley said, loads more demonstrations. Alan's only just begun with the demos. Whether it's the vacuum, whether it's the spot cleaner or the steam cleaner, we've got loads more coming up. So we're going to give you a couple of minutes to check out the baskets.
Wow, it is great to have your company, and welcome to STV now as well as ITV1. It's great to have you all with us, and we have got the most incredible evening because we've got an evening of Tower.
We have. It's all your spring cleaning solutions that we've got for you. Whether you're looking for a vacuum, a brilliant vacuum, we've got a spot cleaner for your carpet and your upholstery, and we've got a steam cleaner.
At a price you won't quite believe.
Now, if you've not shopped with us before, you always need the item number at the top of the screen. Details at the moment are for that spot cleaner. We're going to show you more demonstrations, but the easiest way for you to see everything that's on the live show is to go to the website. And when you go to the website, you'll see everything that we've got available for you. Go to the live show and you'll see all the different items that we have.
So this is our spot cleaner. It comes with a 3-year warranty. It comes with 1 year, but then if you register it online, you get a further 2 years. It's great for those accidents. Perhaps the kids have knocked a drink over on the carpet and you're panicking. You've only just had the carpet down. This will pick that spillage up. It's great for old stains as well. It's got 2 different heads, so it allows you to use it all around the home. It's so lightweight. Take it out to the car as well, perhaps the baby seat, the car seat.
We're going to show you lots of demonstrations with that. Just under £100 is the normal price. It's down to $69.99. 403807. Next up, we've also got a steam cleaner.
Yes.
This is so affordable. Now, already lots of our audience have gone for this. If you want to go for this, it's $24.99. We're going to use this all around the house,
And
aren't we?
steam cleaning is one of the best ways to clean your home because you're killing up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. It actually heats up to about 105 degrees, so you know you are killing those germs. And that could be around the toilet seat, that could be all around the kitchen, it could be the shower door, it could be all your kitchen worktops where you're chopping up food, it could be the baby's high it.
No chemicals.
You don't want to use bleach on
Nope.
there because you're leaving a layer of bleach, aren't you? And then your little one's eating off there. And if you have got little ones, you know, you want to make sure everything is super, super clean. I still, you know, wash my hands singing happy birthday twice. You want to make sure your home is clean. And this is the perfect way to do it. So affordably and so compact if you haven't got loads of space for storage.
And all your accessories that you see here are included. So you've got 9 accessories, including things like a window squeegee. You can clean things like your barbecue grills and your grills in the oven, inside the oven, on the top of the hob,
mirrors
in the
and
bathroom.
windows.
Garden furniture out in the garden, £24.99 is such a brilliant price.
I think that's a great wedding gift as well. If you are going to a wedding, you want to get something you think they won't have already, but you haven't had to spend a fortune, but it looks like you've spent
loads of demos to come with that as well for you. So do shop ahead on the website and you'll see everything. But we just need to mention that vacuum again for you. This is a vacuum that is feature packed. It's an upright, it's handheld, it's a reach. You can go from hard floors to tiles to laminates, but this has got some extra features, hasn't it?
This has got a feature on it that I've only ever seen on a really expensive vacuum, where it actually bends and goes under furniture for you. It's got a flexi pole in the centre, so you don't have to bend down. It will bend and go under the bed, go under the sofa. The pickup is amazing, and the other great thing is it's got an anti-tangle head. So if you have got cats and dogs, or your hair always gets tangled up in the brush head, take a look at it in action, because honestly, when we first launched this, it was super busy. Then we had the biggest show ever with this vacuum cleaner. It sold out before we'd realised it had sold out. There's the anti-tangle head, which is brilliant. We'll talk you through that head as well later on in the show. Cyclonic action as well, which means you've got great pickup.
Great pickup. It's as good as a corded vacuum. On one charge, you've got up to 40 minutes of runtime. You can see you've got a turbo speed boost there. That 40 minutes means you can go out to the car because it's completely cordless. This is what we often forget. You can go out to the car, to the summer house, to the shed if you want to. It comes with a second pet-powered brush.
Which a lot of vacuums, you buy that pet-powered brush extra, and it can be from 30, 40, 50 pounds, and really easy to empty, but a nice 1 litre tank and HEPA filtration.
Great filtration that you can see there, removing all those fine particles. It's compact and lightweight, and it also comes with a wall mount included at $89.99, or if you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, if you're paying online, you can spread the cost interest-free.
That is incredible, isn't it? Do shop ahead with us on the website, massively busy on everything. We're going to go back to our spot cleaner, because I think for so many people, you've perhaps looked at the big carpet cleaners and thought, you know, I just haven't got room for storage, and we've only got a few rugs and a few carpets, but I can't buy a big carpet cleaner. This is ideal, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. And maybe even you're one of those people who doesn't want to have a carpet cleaner, but you hire one maybe every, every couple of months or something, because we should be cleaning our carpets every couple of months. And if that is you, because you don't want the storage of it, but you do then go, you know, sure as eggs are eggs, you will send it back, and 2 days later somebody will spill something. You go, my clean carpet's got to stay, and I've got to wait another 2 or 3 months. Well, this is brilliant to have, and I think the price is absolutely incredible as well on it. Now, I'm going to show you this little carpet tile, because I know STV have just joined us.
Yes.
And for the ITV viewers, I showed this a few moments ago. But just look at this little carpet tile that we found upstairs, okay? Have a look at that. Well, I just tilt it so you can see the clean and dirt.
Dirt.
That's absolutely true dirt. So we can see the little square that I've cleaned compared to the rest. So I'm going to show you how we did that and how easy this actually is. And I'll talk you through the unit as well. Now, firstly, if we look at this unit just here, it has got a handle on it. It's very easy to maneuver, very easy to go up and down stairs as well. In fact, the foot of it stays and will sit on a step of a stair, which means that you can go up and down and do the steps of your stairs, because sometimes with a carpet cleaner it doesn't have an extension, so you can't do that. You end up trying to balance it, but you can do that with this here. You've also got quite a long hose on this as well, as we can see, so you can reach up and reach a little bit further, so for doing those awkward areas. We put 1.2 litres of clean water in this side with a bit of solution, and then the dirty water is collected in here, so they never mix and they never meet. Very simple to fill and empty. Let me show you how this works. So I'm going to do that on this side just here. So I'll show you the little before. So can you see this strip just here? I'm going to do that little strip for you, okay, just down along there.
Okay.
And then show you the result of that. So we're going to see that. Okay, give you a little second, and we've got a little picture of that now as well, and we're going to then show you the difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the trigger, which is just here, and that solution in the warm water is going to be jetted out of here, and you can see that. So I'm going to wet the area, then I'm going to agitate it with the brushes, and I'm going to clean. Simple as that. that solution and the warm water and those brushes are now cleaning for us. And now watch the front of the machine.
Oh, no.
Gosh, look how dirty it is. Oh.
It's amazing. You don't realise how much dirt's there.
I'll go over that a few times. And now, that stripe that I just did,
Gone.
have a look at the difference.
And you can see how it's lifted the pile, the carpet looks clean again. So that could be a stain, an old stain perhaps on the carpet, or it could be a dog wee, it could be a drink that's been knocked over by the kids. And it's panic stations. You know, sometimes you've just had a carpet put down and then all of a sudden this accident happens. What do you do? But you know you can clean up all of those spillages or get rid of all those stains.
It might be the upholstery, might it, Alan?
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
doesn't have to be
you
a
don't
carpet.
realise how it fades and how the dirt changes the colour.
Yeah, absolutely. And people don't realise, and especially just as you walk inside of the door of your house, it gets even dirtier. And they reckon it takes maybe 10 or 12 steps for your feet to clean properly. So the dirtiest of dirt is just here. And even
So
if
it's
you
all coming off your feet.
It's coming off your feet. Even if you wipe them inside on a mat, you do tend to bring a little bit across. And there's always that one path everyone walks. It's easy to do a quick job with this. It doesn't take long. Bring it out to the car. Bring it to the caravan, as you mentioned earlier on. You know, anything like that. Car seats. You can do it in the boot of your car or
portable,
something
isn't
like
it?
that.
Now, it comes with two different heads on there, doesn't it?
It does.
as well?
I'm going to show you the difference in the heads too. I'm going to do
Okay.
two little demonstrations for you. So we're going to put a spill on hard floor and onto carpet. You'll see it will go inside of the carpet, it will start to soak in,
Okay.
and it becomes a bit of a problem. But what we have got, the two heads are these ones here. You can see this one has the brush and this one doesn't, okay? This is just for suction, just there. So what we can do is to change these, all I do is press the button just here. You can see there's two buttons. I can lift off the front, but I just want this here, and then slide that forward, he says, like so. And then simply get that one and
right.
slide it in. Now you'll see that the hose just here to deliver that clean water is still there, because even though we will clean this here now, this spill, with this, and watch the front, you'll see it, look at that.
Oh,
Oh, wow,
In
that's
fact,
amazing.
if I come from the other side, you'll see it draws it in before I get to it almost. So you can see how good that is on that clean there. But it all intents and purposes, it's clean, but of course we still have some residue and it could go a little bit smelly. So what we can do is we can put some of that clean water down with that solution and then go around it.
the power of the suction, you can hear the
Really
power,
great,
can't
isn't
you?
it? Now, that's now nice and clean. You could then give that a little wipe over with a cloth, whatever it is that you want. But if you just want to lift the spill from a carpet, you can do, or a hard floor, you can do it with this, or onto a carpet or hard floor.
So
But
just
I'm going to
lifting
show
the
you-
spill.
Just lifting a spill. But also then, if it is on a carpet, I would say the best thing to do is take the moment just to do this, because we can also use this to lift the spill. Now, we've left that sufficiently enough. Have a look at the way it's pretty much gone into that carpet. Now it's disappeared, okay? There we go. You can see that, okay? Now, we're just going to pop that down, and now I'm going to turn the machine on and watch the front.
Oh, wow.
So what we're doing is...
It's amazing how much liquid's in there, isn't it?
It is. And it gets right down deep as well. And because of that suction, what you're doing is you're drawing it up from underneath as well. It might even be that it's gone into the underlay and it's drawing that up now. But the reason we would take that up first is we're not kind of diluting and putting the water down and then diluting it and trying to pick up all of that. So I've taken up the majority of this.
Yep.
But now what I'm going to do is
Now you can
press the trigger, which is just here, okay? Once I press that trigger, water comes out, you can see it jetting out, and that's with that solution. Get that onto your carpet, okay, as much as you think is the right thing. Stop the water. Using the brushes, I'm now cleaning. I'm now agitating the pile of the carpet. When you're doing this, if you want to add a bit more water, please do by pulling the trigger. And then, once I'm happy with the clean, side to side, backwards and forwards, I now...
Right, any excess liquid.
So now it's picking up any excess liquid and drying the carpet. as
Yeah.
well.
And when you see this, and when Alan lifts this up in a moment, and you see the clean section in the middle, you will be amazed that you don't realise what colour the actual surface is, do you?
And you can really see the difference.
Why do you
And that was a
They're now already
mixture of real proper dirt, because that's a carpet tile from upstairs, and then that horrible
Gosh.
strawberry drink The smell of that is revolting.
I
I'd have to
love
get
the smell of that.
Oh, it turns my stomach. So I'd want to get that up straight away to get rid of that smell.
Yeah,
and it's gone.
What a difference. And that's the thing. And if you leave, I mean, if you go out, you try and clean that with a cloth, you will leave the enzymes of the milk in there, and they will go sour.
Look.
Well,
That's the
it's
dirty
a bit like,
water.
oh, look at that. It's a bit like if a dog or cat wheeze in an area in the home. And we've got friends who had kittens and they kept weeing in the same spot time and time and time and time again because they could smell it. So unless you get rid of it, they'd tried all sorts of sprays, loads of things. Well, it wasn't until they used something like this that they actually got rid of that smell. So whether it's something like this spot cleaner, whether you're steam cleaning, you're getting rid of those smells.
And you can actually get carpet cleaners now with built-in wee away as well, kind of stuff that will get rid of wee smells and things.
Oh yeah,
like
you
that.
can
So
get
you
cleaners
get
for
it
that.
already.
Yeah.
So for pet people especially.
It stops them reoffending then in the same
Exactly.
spot.
But the difference in that, hopefully you can see that as well as we can here. I'm not sure how our lights let you see that, but that is a huge, huge difference. It really is. I mean, it's clean and it's fresh now. When you can see, actually, you can't.
The sides.
Dirty side in the middle, it's lovely and clean. So hopefully you can see that at home as well as we can. It's a great result. There we go. We can see it.
I thought it was a very, very dark navy carpet.
It's quite bright.
It's quite a bright blue, isn't it?
Quite bright.
And you'll notice that as well when you pick those stains up, how it really does just bring that colour back in the carpet.
Now,
we generally got this from outside of the
Yeah,
we went
right
upstairs. Oh, by the way, what about that?
How about that?
Let's see that. But it's a traffic area again.
Yes, high traffic area. Really busy on this.
Yeah,
At this
really
price, it's brilliant. $69.99. 403807 is your item number if you want to go for the carpet cleaner. There's lots more to see. In fact, are we good to have a look at the steam cleaner?
Absolutely.
And the best way to
love to show
shop,
you
you'll
that.
find all of this on our website,
Yes,
shopontv.co.uk. So if you want to check out the website, please do. You'll see our vacuum cleaner, you'll see the spot cleaner, you'll see the steamer that we're going to go to. When you see the price of the steamer, you will not believe. £24.99. Our price is all under £100 tonight, which is phenomenal. We're all under £90, which is crazy value for money. And all those items from Tower come with a 3-year warranty. You just need to register them online. They come with a regular year, and then you'll get another 2 years once you've registered. So 3 years in total, which is crazy.
Now, we're going to talk about steam cleaning next. Talk about affordable when it comes to steam cleaning. To get a steam cleaner of this quality with all these tools for £24.99 and from Tower. Because Tower, they've been around way in excess of 100 years.
1912.
1912.
Wow. And the thing, and I always say when I'm talking about Tower, is that you don't see big expensive ads on TV for Tower because number one, they don't need to because the brand is so well known. The minute somebody walks in, they're not trying to put it into your head.
No,
it's
you
there
recognise
already.
it,
You recognise it because they do so many great things. But for £25, or less than £25, to have a 3-year warranty. Now, if you got 2 years or 1 year with it, and you extended it for an extra 2 years, it could cost you that much money.
Yeah, or more.
Just for the warranty.
Yeah, just for the warranty. So this really is something that's incredible. And I tell you why this is so good, because you will use something like this in places you never thought of before. Now, first demonstration I showed you earlier was a chopping board.
Yep.
Now, we all get concerned and worried about chopping board. I got this beetroot earlier and I rubbed it on. You can see that that's a fresh beetroot that I cut up and I put it in. And it is dried on now where I didn't clean it earlier, so you can see that's dried in. But watch the power of the steam. By the way, just in case you just joined, you haven't seen how much steam comes out of this yet. You ready for this? So I'm going to push the button forward. And
And it heats up really quickly, doesn't it?
yeah, once you put the 250 millilitres of water inside of it, it will heat up in around 3 minutes.
Amazing.
And it's ready to go. And that much water, a quarter of a litre, will give you around 10 minutes of continuous steaming.
Continuous.
That's a lot, by the way. Don't think it's not. But watch the power of this, okay? As I do this, look at it just blasting away the dirt and the stains. Now, obviously, I'm not using any brushes or anything here. I'm just blasting it away with the power of the steam.
And no chemicals, no toxins.
Nothing like
And
that.
the nice
no
thing
bleach
is,
smells or
it's
anything
getting
like
rid
that.
of what we can see, but it's also getting rid of, in all the cuts, the germs and bacteria
What
that we
you
can't see.
Now, if you want to scrub things, then if you wanted to scrub that, and of course you can, or get in around your back of your taps or something, we give you this as attachment here. Now, this is one of the 9 pieces. You have obviously the unit itself then, but this is one of the extra attachments that you get. And you can see that this will direct the steam out of the nose of it just there, and you've got those nylon brushes just there. So all we do is we pop this on here like so, and then what we'll do is we will then get this, bring it over to wherever it is, and then use the brush to screen.
Look at that
scrub.
This is $24.99.
That's amazing.
So
Brilliant.
now we know we've sanitized that as well. So it's not, as I said, just.
And when you say sanitise, we've killed up to 99.9% of germs,
Yeah.
bacteria and viruses.
Now,
So
can I just say as well to you that if you see the very famous ad on TV for germ-killing things, they all say about 99.9, sometimes 9%. But this, you know, they can't say 100% because there might be something
Yeah.
they can. So they have to be very careful. So 99.9% is pretty much everything.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
isn't
good.
it?
Now, with the extra things, so we can do taps, a lime scale on taps. It gets rid of that beautifully as well. You can do another great thing actually with this. Always be very careful when you're changing nozzles over that are cool.
I usually do it with like a microfiber cloth in my hands because
great
obviously that gets hot.
Now, if you want just direct steam, we just use this nozzle just here, and you can see that steam bursting out there.
Great.
You've got around it's 2.6 to 3.2 bar of pressure, depending on which is built up inside. We're going to say 3 bar of pressure.
Okay.
But that coming out that nozzle is great. So now what we can do is we can put this nozzle on. Now you can put this pointing upwards, okay, and if you get that on like so, because now what you can do is you can go underneath the rim of your toilet.
Yeah.
So you can get underneath that and kill bacteria around there.
Looks like Aladdin's lamp, like that.
Does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Looks like it should have little eyes. It could be a little person.
Yeah, actually, that'd be
A
really
little
cool, wouldn't it?
character.
That would be kind of
So
cool.
you can get into all those areas that are really difficult.
Get
Yeah.
into everything. Now, again, what we have got with this again is we can take this off just here. It's really easy to do, and you'll see that this here moves as well.
All right.
Do be careful because this will get a bit hot. Now, I'm just doing it carefully. But what we can do now is if we want to have an extension to it, what we can do is pop this on here, twist it and lock it in, and now we can still put all the
Oh, you've got like
accessories
an
on this.
extension, great.
We've got an extension so we can now get in around the back of things and we can get into more awkward areas. But again, taking that off, what we have got is a brilliant, I'm always just careful I don't knock this over, is we have a couple of other attachments. So we have this one, okay. Now what this is for basically is for doing clothes, for doing curtains.
So
for
refreshing.
Yeah.
So what we have got is we've got the little bayonet just here, the little bayonet, or a cap I should say, not the bayonet.
But you can sanitise, deodorise to get rid of smells. Might be cat smells, dog smells,
Exactly.
food smells. In
Just
an open
just if
area.
you've been out in a
Hanging-
jacket or you've
yeah.
worn a jacket all day, refresh
in
your
his
jacket.
somebody smoking house.
Yeah.
Yes, of
in
course.
somewhere. And again, then once we do that, you'll see that steam coming
Fab.
out of that. So now we can
Or
use
pillows
this.
and things.
Exactly. Get rid
Yes. In
of
the
pillows,
bedroom,
use it as
mattresses.
mattresses, you know, leave it for a couple of seconds as you come down there to help get rid of bed mites.
Because
and
it's
stuff like that.
killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses, which is brilliant.
Again, use it on shower doors if you wanted
Yes.
to and stuff like
Yes.
that.
Do you know what it's really good on? If you've got mirrored wardrobes or even a mirror where you get ready and you get hairspray, you perhaps won't know about this, hairspray and bits and pieces like that on it.
Rude.
You can get it on,
Rude.
because hairspray is a nightmare, but I know you won't know about
No,
hairspray.
I don't.
It's a nightmare to get off mirrors and things. But it's a good thing you don't know about
It is, yeah. I'm glad
It's
about
something
that.
you don't need.
Again, you know, mirrors and stuff like that. So just have a look at this. Now, I'm trying to do this backwards, so you'll forgive. But, I mean, again, if we want to do stuff like that, just look at that. Again, coming out and just getting rid of all of the dirt. And I know that there's a lot of water there, but now once we've done is we've cleaned and sanitized that. All we need to do now is get a clean microfiber cloth, and we know that we've cleaned and sanitized, and we've got lovely clean mirror.
Toothpaste.
Getting into corners.
Although,
getting
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because
that's
those
on it.
things are horrible
All
to
of
get off,
those
aren't they?
things.
Yeah.
So
So
use
great
that.
for that.
Use it on things like your. Well, I'll tell you what's a great thing. When you're in the shower and you've got all of your wall tiles and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and they get soap scum and stuff on
Yeah.
them and things, use it on that to get rid of all of that. But really use this on clothes if you want to. You know, you might take a jacket out of the thing that you haven't used in a while.
Just want to refresh
get on,
it.
Just refresh it. Refresh a jumper or something, because sometimes you don't want to clean jumpers too often if it's a nice fabric or something.
Yeah, you don't want to wash them every time.
Use it on bits of carpet, as you said earlier on. But there's so many different jobs you can do with this, and everything is very easy to change and to maneuver around.
So
Oh,
all
by
the
the way,
attachments will go on direct onto the machine, onto the extension
Or
as
onto the
well,
extender,
which has got like
yes.
the flexi arm. So if you're trying to get round, perhaps a child seat again,
Oh,
you know,
yes,
something like
yeah.
that, something awkward.
Upholstery and
brilliant
Yeah.
piece to go onto this as well.
Ooh, this
here,
looks
okay,
good.
this is fantastic, okay, because now what we have got is we've got a squeegee as well. So
Brilliant.
I know this mirror is very small, and I tried to show you that a second ago. But what you would do is spray that on, and then use the squeegee.
Shower door,
To
window.
come down, so your squeegee, shower doors,
Big
windows,
mirrors,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Again, I'm just trying to do it back to front, but you can
Fab.
see the squeezy action of that just there. So use it for things like that, your windows, all those.
I can't believe for £24.99 you've got
incredible.
9 different attachments.
All around
there.
the home.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And it is, you're cleaning and killing up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses with steam. But a machine at this price to do that for you, handheld.
Yeah.
And like you say, all the kitchen worktop areas, around the sinks,
So
the
kitchen,
bathrooms, toilets.
brilliant, great in the oven, cleaning
yeah,
inside the
absolutely.
oven as well.
Because remember, you have got that little scrubbing. I'll show you all the 9 bits, just which I think is only fair to you. So you've got that nylon scrubbing brush. You've also got the angled nozzle just there as well. And again, we talked about that one. That's the nylon brush there. We talked about this one getting into nooks and crannies, maybe around the toilet flusher and things like that. We've got this one here, of course, which is the long nozzle, which all of these two fit onto. You've got your 175ml measure jug. You use 250ml maximum in your machine. You use this little funnel to put the water into the machine.
So you don't spill it.
Exactly. I can't show you because once it heats up, it goes into pressurized, and it won't allow me to do that. Then you get your extension hose as well, which everything fits on. Then, of course, you get this one just here, which we know already. We spoke about doing clothes and refreshing things with this. And then you get the window squeegee as
That's
well.
a clever design, isn't it? Like a 2-in-1.
Yeah.
Love that. 379367 is your item number. Crazy value for money. Great gift idea as well. Perhaps someone's just moved into a new home and you want to buy them something that they won't have. Perhaps someone's getting married and you know they've already lived in homes themselves. It's something they probably won't have. You can see here it's corded, and you can see here it removes grease and dirt and so many other things.
Great in the kitchen. Those little tools and accessories are all included. Get right into all those nooks and crannies all the way around your cooker hob. That can be a nightmare for the grease and the grime. If you want to kill bacteria and germs, remember it comes out at 105 degrees. So use it on furniture and upholstery. The temperature up to 105 degrees. It's $24.99 for this, and it comes upon registration with a 3-year warranty. You get your standard 1 year, and then on registration you get a further 2 years. It heats up in 3 minutes, and on that full capacity of water, it'll give you constant cleaning for up to 10 minutes. Lightweight, easy to move from room to room, and you don't need a lot of space to store it either.
Yeah, I think every home should have one. I think gift-wise, it's that perfect present as well. And don't forget, if you are ordering it with something else, if you spend over £30, PayPal Pay in 3 is available for you on our website. 9 accessories that we've talked you through, and you've seen them all in action as well, included for $24.99 and a 3-year warranty. It is bonkers.
Hugely busy
Just
on
remember,
there.
the 3-year warranty is on all the tower items, but what you must remember is to register it online, because it'll come with a 1 year, but then when you register, you get a further 2.
You get a further 2 years. Like we say, that 3-year warranty across all the products that we've talked about. Now, we are going to move on to an item that the 3 of us did a show with. It was a record-breaking show.
It's such value for money, isn't it?
It's brilliant. I just want to jump back, excuse me for this, with the steam cleaners.
Yeah.
Don't forget to use that on bins as well, where you open your bin on the
on the inside.
The bits you can't get to.
Get that in there, and you'll be so happy.
Great.
Yeah.
But yes, this here we absolutely love. Now, when I keep talking about this, I keep harping on that this is less than £90.
Amazing.
So you want a lot of things, and some of the things on this you will see on very, very high-priced machines, and then some of the other things will be on the other high-priced machine, and then some. But this has them all.
Tower have put everything
this
on.
This really has got more on it for a vacuum cleaner than I've seen.
It's got so much
and
spec.
Less than £90.
We had to keep checking the price last time, didn't we? We had to keep looking at the screen because we were like, it can't be this price, but it is. But wait till you see it in action.
And we were 45 minutes into the show thinking, yeah, this is going great. And then we said, oh no, it's all gone.
No.
Like,
It's sold out on the website. We're like, oh no.
Now, let me show it to you in action first, okay? So we will do this hard floor just here. Now, you'll see that plush brush, and you'll see the lights in front as well. And you see how well it actually picks up. And those lights are lighting the way ahead of you, okay? So you'll always see how clean it is.
My mum, when we got Mum a cordless vacuum, she was like, what are the lights? Why is it
Look
got
at that.
lights? Look at it picking up the hair. But then she was like, those lights are great because you see where the dirt is.
Yeah, you can
behind the
see
door,
everything.
under the bed.
And it leaves nothing behind, because sometimes you can go over a floor and it may leave a little bit of dust behind, and you might think, oh, I didn't see that earlier, but actually with the lights it really genuinely does help.
Now,
if you've got a hall with no lights or something.
Yeah, it is. It's brilliant, that situation. Now, that picked up hair, but there's no hair tangles.
There's no hair on the brush.
Excuse me. So let me tell you all about that. So again, one of the things we mentioned about a very expensive machine, that it has anti-tangle technology. Well, so Excuse me.
Bless you.
So does this. You'll get lots of that this evening, folks, I'm afraid. My allergies just come up because we've put some
All that
dust
dust
and dirt down
everywhere.
and everything like that. So what we have got here is you'll see the hair that's come up. There's no hair tied up around this plush brush just here. Now I did describe earlier that the light grey kind of bristles just here, I won't even call them bristles because they're quite soft. Well, they are very soft. And then the green stripe is a little bit stiffer, and you can see that as this goes around it will start to brush across the floor and gets it going forward as well, so it gives you a deep clean. Now here's the little LED lights on the both sides here and here where my fingers are, and there's 2 in each corner. Now to remove the brush and show you the anti-hair technology, all I need to do is to pull this down, lift that out, and then slide it out just here. Now the anti-hair, you can actually see that it has worked and has held back these little hairs just here.
Brushed the hair.
So you can see that it has those little teeth all the way across.
Like little combs. Yeah.
Little combs that as the brush is twisting, it's combing those, straightening those hairs out, and then making them go up inside of the machine.
Brilliant,
itself.
clever.
So that's brilliant. This is great that this comes out as well, because it means you can clean here, because these do get very dirty and I think they look messy after a while. So take this out, give it a rub with
And
a
if you
cloth.
clean up cat litter or something like that, means you can clean it, yeah.
You can get it right into it and clean up. Now again, if you do want to just clean up this plush brush, which you probably find you won't need to do, it is very accessible. So pop this back in and then lock it into position, and then that is back into position and locked in. Alan did it the wrong way around because he's upside. You know, the funny thing
Upside
is,
down, back to front.
when you do things upside down, it just does. It does. It messes with your head. Now, I'm going to show you a few more things, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you for less than £90 what we're talking about here, okay? Because what we have got is we have a motor in that head, in that brush. So there's a motor that's actually turning that brush bar for you, which means you're not going to get loss of power or loss of turning on that, which means loss of performance because it's turning with the power of a motor. Have a look at the swivel head as well. As I just twist my arm, you can see the way that it moves, the knuckles and the joints, backwards, forwards, sides to side. It doesn't matter. This moves every which way that you want. The twist of your wrist and the head turns, which means you can get around corners and awkward areas. Now also what you can see is those big wheels, and those big wheels, what it means is that it's very responsive, and as you twist and turn, those wheels respond fabulously, and they have those little kind of rubber tires on them as well. So all of that articulation and movement on there, the anti-hair technology. So now we know that that's one of the things on some expensive ones that are covered.
Yeah.
Now there's another one as well. Let me show you this, okay? Because when you're normally vacuuming underneath something, you would have to do this. And we've all done it because this is what we're used to doing. Now you can see how well it's just vacuumed up everything there. Do you remember I told you the way that it can twist around corners? Look at how I can get around that corner as well. But instead of me having to bend down like that, let me show you the magic of this machine, because there's a button just here at the back. Now you'll know the machine I'm talking about that's very expensive, that does this. Click and it bends.
So good.
So now I can go underneath that chair, that table, whatever it might be, I can go underneath it very, very easily without bending down. Under the bed, whatever it might be. No messing around, and just have a look.
It'll go really flat, won't it?
Completely,
as well?
look, all the way down.
And then the head doesn't lift up at the front, which is the other thing.
At the front. And actually, as it goes forward, you can see it straightens up. And then to make it a full up again, like that, and it's clicked into position. So brilliant. So now there's two really big things.
Top-end features.
Some of the big top-end machines and manufacturers, they actually put on their adverts that their machine does that.
Yeah,
but both of them, I've never seen a machine to have both of those except for this.
Great.
Less than £90.
Right.
Okay. Now let's just take this in. The pole itself is aluminium, so it's super lightweight. Now I'm going to show you the unit itself, because now we can see that it does become handheld. So we can pick this up and we can go into those little areas. So we can get into the car, we can get into nooks and crannies, we can get behind the sofa, because not only will it be handheld, but it can also be a reach machine, which I'll show you in a minute, as I show you all of the accessories that come with it, which are extensive and brilliant. So cyclonic power is an important thing. Is this cyclonic? Of course it is. It comes from Tower, 1912. It does have cyclonic power. But one of the big important things is filtration, because there's no point in a machine picking up dirt and dust, fine dust and debris, pollen and things like that, coming into the springtime now to be more pollen around. but then ejecting it back out into the room, or ejecting fine dust particles, because you're vacuuming the floor, but you're putting it all over the rest of your house and your room. So you need HEPA filtration. So this here has HEPA filtration. Now, what I always do is when I get a machine sent to me that I can look around it for the first time, I always just never read the manual. I always just get into it and go, I'm going to learn myself. So I went, oh, this is brilliant. I found a HEPA filter. This is great. And I look at it and I go, it's corrugated, so it's folded, so I've got more surface area. So it's going to work better. Brilliant. HEPA 12, lovely. And I used it for a while, and then I noticed when I looked at it to clean that HEPA filter that it was really clean. I was wondering, why is it so clean? And then I learned this, okay? So let me show you something. I'm going to show you two things right now, but I need to kind of do them together for you. So I'm going to show you how to empty the machine, okay? So what I do here is, over the bin you would normally do this, is press that button. The bin opens, everything falls out. Look at the ball of hair. That is from Kieran and Charlie's kitty cat from the stairs. They have this special little thing to take all of the hair off, and there it is. So now what we do is we lift this out just here, and you can see in here the second HEPA filter. And again, this is the one that first of all catches all of that dust, dirt and debris, and you can see those holes in there, and that is what creates the cyclonic power. So you can see just how brilliant all of this machine is. So 2 stages of HEPA filtration. I've never, honestly, in my time, I've never seen it before. Not sure when I might see it again. And again, clean that out, give it a tap over a bin or something like that every now and again, and give it a wash then every couple of weeks. Now, one more thing I want to show you. Well, not actually one more thing, one more category, and that's the accessories, okay?
So
and
many,
they come in here. So what we have got, first of all, is we've got this brush just here. Now, this is incredible, because remember, we're talking about a machine that is the value this is. And if we look with, when you get a pet machine like this, a pet head, or, you know, for doing your stairs, you must, when you're vacuuming with it, keep it dead flat like this, because if you don't, it lifts up and you break that seal to the carpet or the floor, and you don't get the suction. So you're always constantly trying, oh, it's not straight. But watch this, it has a bed on it.
So clever.
And if you do go up and down, the head stays flat on the floor, which means you've got beautiful suction at all times.
And it's the fact it's included.
Included with it.
Because we know lots of vacuums, and we've got a vacuum where we had to pay extra. They can be 30, 40, 50 pounds
brushes,
just for the head.
Absolutely,
And it's
because
included.
people go, wow, why would that be 30 or 40 quid? Because it has its own motor built in as well. So the brush bar in here, which is different than the other one, is run by a motor just in here. Now, even talking about using that motor, you still got up to 40 minutes of run time with this vacuum. Now, let me show you the rest of the features very quickly, or the rest of the bits and pieces. So what we get here then as well is we get our little holder. This is a wall mount. Now, when you wall mount this, when you put your vacuum hanging into this just here, it's up that way, hanging in here, the contacts here will contact onto the back of your machine, and it will charge it once you plugged in the cable into the back of this, okay? So it will be charging when it's hanging there. And you can have your 2 of these just here, but you also get a little clip as well, which goes onto your vacuum as well, and then you can store these there as well. So you've pretty much got everything.
Brilliant.
Okay?
So you know where everything is.
You know where everything is. And just quickly again, just to say to you that we can use these as handheld. So if you do want to do little areas around the car, down the side of the seats, you want to do the breakfast bar, whatever, you can do it like this. But also what you have got the ability to do with this, because it's all interchangeable and very easy to use and to change, I can also put that in. So now I've got a reach. So now I can get into corners like this. I can get into awkward areas like this. And I can get into all of the areas up along here, and I can get across the top of wardrobes to the cobwebs in the corners and all of that. And remember, the main unit part here is only 1.3 kilograms. And to finish this off, just in case it wasn't good enough and it didn't have enough things for you, watch this, okay? It has touch technology. So when we turn the machine on just here, you've got your little button. You will see the green light comes on here. I'll just try and tilt that so you can see it, to tell you that you're in eco mode. This here is a little light, but watch this. Touch sensitive, and it changes it to full power. Now, as you can see, we've got 1 bar left on this. And I will keep using this till it stops, because what you won't get is a fade on that as well. So really, when you think about what you're getting for less than £90.
Crazy.
It is
Crazy.
absolutely, it's unbelievable. for
Great
less than
value.
It really is. 29.6 volts of power. Some of the vacuums we sell are 20 volts of power, 22 volts of power, and you've got up to 40 minutes run time, which is amazing. But I love that flexi pole.
The flexi pole,
the
the
pet head as well.
anti-tangle,
The anti-tangle's
you get the
brilliant.
pet head included, all those other tools that Alan just talked us through. It's an upright, it's a handheld, it's a reach vacuum. You can go from hard floors to tiles to laminate
The
surfaces.
only vacuum you'll need, and honestly, if you've never had a cordless vacuum, this is the way to go, and it will be the best thing you ever buy. You'll have a tidier home, because when you see the dirt,
Grab
you
and
just
go.
grab a vacuum like that and do it straight away. But you wouldn't get the big vacuum out with the cord that's heavy, and you wouldn't. Honestly, you'll vacuum as and when you need to.
And the price is brilliant. Our usual price, $139.99. If you buy it elsewhere, at Robert Dias, $114.99. At Argos, $140. At Amazon, $119.99. Tower Housewares have reduced the price from $139.99 to $109.99. Nowhere near our price.
I mean, I love Amazon, do great prices. I've got 4 packages waiting for me at Mum's, but nowhere near our Shop on TV price at $89.99. Grab that deal and split that cost as well with PayPal Pay in 3 on our website. $32.33 is the first of your 3 sort of PayPal payments, which is fantastic. 460569 is your item number. Now, if you are watching us for the very first time, it's great to have your company this morning. Of course, we've got ITV1 and STV now, which is fabulous. It's lovely to have you all with us, but perhaps we don't know how to order.
No, and if you've not ordered with us before, it's this simple.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV. After you've ordered from Shop on TV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days, though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from Shop on TV.
Keep up to date with all the latest news, information and special offers from Shop on TV by following us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok and YouTube. You'll find us at Shop on TV Live. Be a part of our fun community at Shop on TV.
At Shop on TV, many of the offers during our nightly live broadcast are time sensitive. Some items may have low stocks, discounts and price savings that are only for a limited time, extra added value such as 2 for 1 and gift with purchase, or other desirable perks such as free postage and packing or expedited delivery. Before you go to bed, we encourage you to make it your nighttime ritual to tune in and check out what's on the show. From midnight to 3 on ITV1 and STV. You can also watch live or catch up on our YouTube channel at Shop on TV Live. There are exclusive online-only offers on our website too, so keep your eyes peeled at shopontv.co.uk and bag the bargains before they're gone. Watch, shop and save with Shop on TV.
Watch, shop and save with us here on Shop on TV. We've got some amazing deals, and tonight is all about Tower, so all about cleaning up your home.
Yeah, Tower Housewares is a brand that I'm sure that if you have a look around your home, you've probably got something from the Tower brand. Way in excess of 100 years they've been going, and they bring great products, great quality and great prices. Now, our first product tonight is the Tower Spot Pro Cleaner. Now, if you've thought about carpet cleaners in the past, but you think you've not got space or you've not got the budget to have a carpet cleaner.
Sometimes it's storage, sometimes it's the fact you can't afford. We've got some amazing sort of carpet carpet cleaners, but they can be £350, they can be £299. And perhaps you're thinking, well, I've just got a couple of rugs and I have got a carpeted area, but if I could just have something, wow, this is amazing.
Brilliant.
This is a spot cleaner that's so super portable, which will actually pick up spillages as well as get rid of those stains.
You might want it for the old stains, you might want it for those spillages and accidents, but it's not just for carpets either. You can use it on hard floor surfaces for those spillages. It comes with 2 different attachments. Now, usual price of $99.99, it's down to $69.99 on the price. You've got 2 separate water tanks. The dirty water never mixes with the clean water, and your 2 accessories are included. At $69.99, you can also spread the cost on PayPal Pay in 3. If you're paying online, you've got a PayPal account, $25.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments, including your postage. And if you've not shopped before, you just need that number at the top of the screen, 403-807. But that's just our first product from
And wait
Tower.
till you see it in action, how it picks up, how it cleans that area up so quickly and so easily. But remember, split that cost if you are on our website. And our website is the best place to shop if you can. So that's our first Tower product. And do notice 3-year warranty. Comes with 1 year, but if you register it online, you get another 2 years, which is amazing. But then we do have, and every home should have this. This is a steam cleaner with 9 accessories, so you'll be able to use this all around the kitchen, the bathroom. It is the price you're seeing on your screen. We couldn't believe it. £24.99. There's no reason not to have
No, 9 accessories included, as Hayley said. You don't need any chemicals, you don't need any cleaning solution with this. It's the power of steam. Now, it only takes 3 minutes to heat up, and then once it has heated up, you've got 10 minutes of continuous steam. With all those accessories, you'll use it all around the home, won't
And
you?
remember, when you clean with steam, you're killing up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria, viruses and things. So if you want to get a deep down clean, it's steaming is the way to go. Chemicals can be so nasty on your hands, get down your throat, make your eyes run. Some of those chemicals for cleaning the oven, I mean, they've got skull and crossbones, and you've got to wear gloves, and you know, you feel you need to put a mask on. You are being kinder to yourself, you're being kinder to your pocket because they're so expensive as well, but kinder to the environment because all you're using is water, and it honestly is the best way to clean. And the deal is 379367 is your item number. You've got to grab it while the stock is available, and again comes with a 3-year warranty. Just register it online.
And one more item we want to show you quickly before we get to Alan, because we've got lots of demonstrations for you to show you just how good, how versatile these products are. The Tower VL80 Flexi Pet that we've got for you is a brilliant deal. Should be £139.99 on a usual price. It's down to less than £90. Feature-wise, there's loads here, isn't
It's
there?
got an anti-tangle head, so if you have got cat hairs, dog hairs and things like that, they won't get tangled around the brush head. You'll find as well it's 29.6 volts of power, so the pickup is amazing. It's the 3-in-1. I think it's so much. See how it gets the hair, which is amazing. You've got a motorised brush head, you've also got a pet brush head as well, so both of them included. And you have got that cyclonic action as well.
Yeah, that's the power of the suction that you get with this machine. Don't think because it's a cordless machine it won't have the performance. Because of that battery power, it's amazing. It's also got that angled flexi head, which means you can get underneath furniture. When you charge it, and once you've charged it, up to 40 minutes runtime on one clean. All the accessories are included, including that mini motorised pet brush. But then you've got a crevice tool, you've got a dusting brush in there, and it's a nice big tank as well in there, collection tank.
It really is such value for money. HEPA filtration, so picks up 99.95% of the small particles. So if you do suffer with allergies, do check out HEPA filtration. You get 2 HEPA filters. So do not miss out on that deal. And of course, use PayPal Pay in 3 if you're on our website as well. But back to our spot cleaner. Perhaps you've never seen anything like this before. And we've been wowed with this tonight, haven't we?
It is great. And again, I want you to take into consideration, everybody at home as well, that the price of this and to have this somewhere, and it's got a very small footprint. And by the way, you'll see as well that the hose just here has a little home as well. So what it does is it swings all the way around, and that will then clip in there, and it's nice and neat for you to put underneath the stairs or something like that. So the footprint is small, which also is good because you can put this on steps of stairs as we go up the stairs to clean that, especially where the heavy footfall is. So a great machine. Now, how does it work and what does it do? Well, first and foremostly, what we have is 400 watts of power with this, and what we're happening is on this side here, we have 1.2 litres of clean water. Now all we do is we lift that out, and we would take this out here like so and put in kind of lukewarm tepid water in here and put in your solution. There is a max mark on this as well just here, so you never overfill, and you shouldn't overfill. Always leave a bit of air in there because you want that water to be able to come out of there so you don't block it up.
Right.
Once you've done that, simply you'll see there's a little gully just here and there's a little receptacle just here, and what you do is just slide it in and lock it into place. That's in there now. On this side you have the dirty water collection, which is the very same, and what we do is we simply
look at that.
lift that up like so and empty it out.
And that's what you've been picking up from the demonstration.
Can you see this little float here as well?
Oh yeah.
That will start to float as well, and once that gets up to the top, it will stop this just here, and it will actually stop the suction of the machine, so it doesn't overfill, and therefore it doesn't spill over, and then the dirty water doesn't go back onto your carpets or whatever it might be. So again, they've thought about that, and again, for a machine that's 70 quid here tonight, you know, getting all of that is great. So next up, what we have got is we've got the hose just here, and we've got our head. Now you get two heads with this. So number one, if you want to just pick up some spills, let's say you've spilled some coffee or some water, or something is overflown. We had a problem with the washing machine about a year and a half ago, and it spilled everywhere. I picked this up and I was able to pick up the water.
What a great idea! Yeah, because that's a real panic, isn't it?
Real
the washing machine is, yeah.
I'm going to show you that in action in a second. And you have the brush head here, the suction head, which has those bristles. Now it doesn't matter which of them you have on, you will always have the water that will spray from here, and you'll see as it turns on, you've got a little spray. It's not turned on, so it's not going to come all the way out. But what we'll do is I'll turn it on and show you. You can see that water now.
Right.
So what's happening is it's giving a nice fan spray about the same width as the head just here. So when you encounter a spill or some dirt, and you'll see as I turn this around here, you can see the clean area and you can see the dirty. Let me just tilt this so you can see that. I'm trying to get the camera angle so you can see how filthy it actually is.
Oh yeah,
there you go. That's a bit better there, you can see.
All that edge, yeah.
I'm going to do the edge for you here. You can see the clean area, and I'll clean this up and we'll see the difference. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to put the solution in. So you can see that solution come out, and always get a good solution. Tower have some, you can check it out as well and find that around. I'm going to use now the brushes to agitate and start to scrub, start to clean. I remember my mum used to hand clean the clothes years ago, and she'd end up rubbing them with a bit of a brush as well. So this quite reminds me of that. But I'm getting deep down into the pile of the carpet, and now, whoa, as you can see, I'm just using the suction now.
The colour of it.
So you're picking up, well, the dirt and the grime, but you're also drying the carpet, aren't you?
Exactly. So we're leaving it quite dry as well afterwards. Turn the machine off.
Wow.
And now we can see that difference.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It's just brilliant. Now, again, the thing is, folks, is this is not, and look at, we're always completely straight and honest with you. If you need something to clean large, areas of carpet, this is not for you.
Yeah.
This is a spot cleaner, just like the name says. But you could do rugs with it. You could do lots of different things with it.
I think lots of people only have bits of carpet now. So you said they've got a couple of rugs, they've got some carpet in perhaps one room, and think, I won't buy a big carpet.
Or it could be that odd stain, where you put a rug over the top of it on a carpet.
But that's the thing. When you go to bed at night, you might bring a cup of coffee or a cup of Horlicks or whatever it might be, and you might spill some.
Stairs,
you might then be sitting downstairs, and
it's school holidays, isn't it? The kids are home, perhaps they've kicked over a drink on the carpet, and you just panic and think, what on earth am I going to do? This will get, pick up all of that spillage, but the old stains as well. But not just on carpets, because you've just spilt that on like a hard floor.
Yeah.
So we can actually pick up spillages on hard floors.
Yeah, and that's what you get that other one, the other head for, and I'll show you that. I'm just going to put in orange juice. Now, you won't see that because it's going right down into the carpet, but you will see the end result of this, okay? Now, here is a real nightmare as well, so some mustard in here.
Gosh, that's quite a colour, isn't it?
It is quite the colour. So if that doesn't come out, we know we're going to see that colour just there. We're going to know that it hasn't removed it. Let's get some regular milk as well, because milk, of course, it goes sour. We all know that. This could be a spill in the car. You could have the kids in the car, and you might end up in all sorts of trouble because, you might forget about it.
Yeah.
Think, I'll clean that.
Dries in, and then
or just give it a pat with a cloth, and it doesn't. Then you get into your car and it stinks, and then you're embarrassed that other people are getting into your car, and you know that smell is there. But of course, if you get to it and clean it straight away, it's going to be so much cleaner and better. So first of all, if I want to clean off the spill here on the hard floor or a surface, I simply click on this just here. Now, just watch this. I'm going to come from this angle, and I want you to watch how good this actually is.
Wow.
The suction's brilliant.
It is fabulous.
And like you said, you use this for spillage on the floor from your washing machine.
Yeah, washing machine.
Brilliant.
Now, I did have to empty it a few times, so I emptied out the container, put it back in, but it
But
just
it's
took me a
so
couple
much
minutes to do.
easier,
What else
isn't
would
it,
I
than
have done?
anything else?
Now, if you wanted, then I can spray some of that clean water on there, and now I can agitate and dry it, so I'm taking away the smells as well. But of course, I want to do the carpet here. Now, we've had some time for all of that mess and everything to get right into that carpet. So I'm just going to show you now what we would do in the first instance. So put this back on. Now, we can see again the water will spray from here. We have got those brushes, but I'm going to first and foremostly pick up the spills. So I'm going to spray a little bit of water on, just to get the solution in. And now what I'm going to do is pull backwards through this. So watch the different spills that we have. So the milk, the Coke, the orange juice. You can see the yellow of the mustard.
Oh.
You can see the milks coming through, the chocolate or the strawberry milk and that banana milk. Now,
Sound
that's
difference.
what I was waiting for. Sound difference is now telling me that this is now full, so I
Clever.
need to empty this. So what happens is that float has come up and it's been sucked back onto that, and it won't use the suction anymore. So what we'll do is, I'll just bring this little bucket up here.
That's really clever because you'll never overfill it without realising.
And the other great thing is the clean water's always separate, isn't it?
Always separate. And if you do, if that was to overfill, you've got problems because it'll spill out and might go into the mechanism.
Right.
But when I show you how good this is, can you just see that turned off? And it's exactly where that maximum line is.
Yeah,
So it has
clever.
really come to, but that is pretty rank, isn't it? So what we do to empty it is, at the back here, we just simply click the top of this and we lift it forward.
And
So-
remember, this has all come out of those carpets and carpet tiles that
Ready?
we've shown you.
You ready for this?
Oh, look at the colour of it. Step back, Hayley. You don't want that.
You
on
won't believe, even on sort of a cleanish carpet, you'll think, oh, I won't get that one. They'll be sort of grey, horrible.
Oh.
Pretty nasty. So let's put that. Oh, that's just made me go. But there we go. I have some antibacterial wipes on my hands in a second. Don't worry.
We need
about
to
it.
rub ourselves
Disgusting.
down with them.
So we'll pop this back here again, okay? Now, we were on this stain just here, so we've lifted it out. So now I'm going to give it the proper clean using the scrubbing brush. So again, some solution on. And again, I'm using that brush.
That brush is good, isn't it?
Right.
It's very good. And we're using that without the suction. And then when we're ready, we will use that suction. Look at that. Taking up all of that dirt right up into the front. And now,
Get ready for this.
get ready for this.
And that's
a
impressive because that
difference.
mustard, you'd think you'd never move that so quickly.
Because of the
and easily.
colour.
Because
Yeah.
of the colour of it, yeah.
You'd think it's a stain.
So
And
good.
so if you had an older stain and you wanted to go, and if it didn't come out the first time, you could go over it.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
Of course you can. Some stains will be, you know, in some
It'll take
carpets
more
for
than one
donkeys.
application.
I think sometimes it's good to spray this solution on and leave it for a little while, then respray it and
Yeah.
then do it if it's an old
Right.
stain.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can. I mean, again, you know, check it out. But this is really powerful, and especially if you use a really good carpet cleaning solution as well in this, it's going to be great. Maybe the Blue Magic that we have here. You can
Yeah.
use the Blue Magic
Yeah.
in here, by the way. So if you have got that from us here in the past. But it's a great machine. It's there for those little accidents, you know, whether you have a little
Yeah.
kid or you've got
Potty
a dog.
training,
all
potty
those things.
training.
Yeah, just
And it takes
Ideal.
those smells away as well. Those
And I love
kind
the
of.
fact it's got the hard head as well. So if you have got a spillage on a hard floor,
Yeah.
like from a washing machine, or you've, I don't know, dropped some milk on the floor, you can actually pick that up, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh
see
dear.
something like this
I
just here.
don't like the little accident that's been on that car seat.
I don't know.
That's not good, is it? There's
There's
been a
Let's hope it's a
explosion
Yes, maybe this
on the
is-
bottom end.
Let's hope it's a spillage.
Yeah, well, it could be, as you say, one of those punamis.
I knew you'd
You're
say
gonna say
that.
that, yeah.
I was
knew
trying
you'd
to
say
think what
that.
it was.
Yeah,
I knew
it's-
you'd know.
So what we can do is, again, this is quite a, so the kids are sitting there, you give them drinks, you give them stuff like that, sitting in the car, whether it's the car seat or whether it's the car itself, and inevitably things get spilled.
Yeah.
Now the thing is whether that is, you know, the punami or whether it is, you know,
Could be chocolate or a ketchup,
whatever
perhaps
it
you've
might
got
be.
been into a drive-through.
Exactly. You will, you never get smells. But the dirt, of course, you do on your precious car, because it doesn't matter what car you drive, we all need and love our cars.
Yeah.
So again, we know that we can bring this out to the car, or of course you can bring the car seat in, but if it's the car seats, bring this out to the car, but make sure you plug it safely inside and you don't go it. And then all I do is, again, is wet it down, break down. Oh, you can see that breaking down already.
Oh, wow.
Gosh. You can see all the colour coming out there.
You can, can't you? I'm just going to do half of this so we can get a good difference. Now, we know that big stain that was there. No more punami. It's all
Look at
gone. So look at the difference in that just there now. You can see the lovely clean side and the dirty side. So again, in a couple of seconds, you can do these kind of jobs. It's brilliant. And it's so versatile. It's so handy. And again, can I just, if I'm being rude when I say this, you know, the £70, I know £70 is £70, but for what you're getting, that is incredible value. And if you knock it over those 3 payments, I just think you really need to get this at home because it is brilliant to have. And anytime you get a spill or a stain, you know that you have this here, even on the arm of your chair, you know, on the
all your upholstery.
All your upholstery.
Sometimes you get sort of grease from your hair on the back of the chair and things.
He's looking at me now.
Yeah, and what if as well, just let your soul glow.
All right.
But, you know, think about it as well. If you've got kids who, you know, who do wet the bed or something like that, or there is a stain on the mattress and you look, oh, Craig, what am I going to do? Use this, and then it won't be a long-term stain.
Refresh,
refreshing it. So again, look, you know, sorry to talk about peeing the bed and stuff like that and punamis and stuff like that, but hey, it's life, isn't it?
You put
know,
it so
happens.
nicely, though.
Well, I try.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
And remember, so easy to order on our website, ShopOnTV. Please do check us out, shopontv.co.uk. Remember, all of our towel products have got a 3-year warranty. Just need to register them online. And the spot cleaner is incredible. The accessories we're showing you, the 2 different heads, it's ideal for homes with pets and children. And because it's so portable, take it out to the car.
Yeah.
Take it out to the caravan.
Great suction, the 400 watts there. Tackles all your stubble, dirt and stains. It could be older stains. If you need to use it more than once, obviously, on an older stain, just do that. Your accessories that are included means you can use it on laminates and hard floors. You can even use it on worktops for spillages.
Yeah.
Alan said about the washing machine, for that kind of spillage, you just have to keep emptying out the tank. Remember, 2 tanks, a 1.2 litre clean tank that never mixes with the dirty tank. If you've got pets, cats and dogs who have accidents in the home, this will be perfect for you.
Well, they do re-offend, don't they, time and time again, if they can still smell it. So if you can get a real proper clean, you're getting down into the carpet and cleaning it, it'll stop them doing that. And it's so super portable and lightweight. That'll fit onto a stairwell as well. So if you're trying to clean an area on the stairs, you spilt coffee as you were going up to bed last night, no panic. It's right there in the cupboard, ready to use.
And for us, it's storage because we don't have a lot of space. And this isn't going to take up a huge space. You have filled every space.
I love to fill a space.
And your bedroom seems to be exploding onto the landing. I don't know what's going on. Your dressing room. We've got a little window on the landing, and it's always dark because there's always dresses across it.
That's my work clothes, because I have to get my work clothes for the week, so I hang them on there because it's easier not to put them with my clothes. And then on the chair is my packing for this weekend coming up
because we're always on the move.
So I've got my bits ready, so I don't forget anything.
Can I just say that you are the best possible guest at a wedding, because when you came to Ellie and I's wedding, you are literally, apart from Hayley looking sensational in the green dress she was wearing, you danced, you loved it.
Oh, we love a dance. We love a dance.
Love a good boogie.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, any weddings, please do invite them. 379367 is your item number. Please do not miss out on what we're going to right now, which is our steam cleaner. Have you seen the price? I have to keep looking before I say it. £24.99.
It's crazy for a machine like this. Now, It's a really versatile machine, isn't it?
It's great. £25. If there's nothing else you're buying tonight and you think, not really sure, would I use that very much? I've got a vacuum, it's okay at the moment, and you know you're on the fence with any of them. This is one that you don't have to think about. Just for £25, please get this. This is great. And I'll give you the stats on this. So first and foremost, 250 ml, a quarter of a litre of water in here. You can use tap water, but if you can use bottled water or distilled water, great, because then you get less calcium in it and less
build up.
But it's fine, you can still use tap water in this. Once you oh, by the way, you get your little jug and you get your little spout as well, your funnel to pour that into the top. I can't open it because once it heats up, it's on a pressure system. You cannot take this off.
That's why it's got such power, isn't it?
Yes, that's all locked in there now. So we have those as part of our thing. So one of the accessories that we get is one of the 9, absolutely, which is a lot. Is this one here? Is your curved hose on this. Now we can put this directly on the end here, or indeed we can put on the longer nose just here and then put them on the end there if you want more of a reach. But it depends where you want to put them and how close up you want to be.
Yeah.
Or indeed you get the nylon brush head just here, again pops on here like so, and again out comes the steam and you can scrub. So that could be silverware if you wanted, if you had some people come and steam the silverware and give it a shine down with a microfiber cloth. Brilliant results.
Right,
you can use it for things like around your taps where the dirt builds up, where you get the calcium build up, or that, you know, the white build up. You can use it around the toilet seats where you lift the toilet, you can't quite get in with the cloth.
You said about the bins earlier, because there's always an area. Why do they design bins like
the
this?
back of the lid.
And you can never get it out,
Never
but
get in.
you'll really get all and everything out.
You can with this, and let me show you why you can with this, okay? Because the power of this. Now you imagine if you let me just put this against this color here, so you should be able to see the steam a bit better. Watch the power of the steam coming out of here. Hopefully you'll see it with this background. Look at that. Can you see the power of the steam coming out? So you imagine right there at the nozzle where my finger is, the power of that coming out and getting right into nooks and crannies, into awkward areas. And again, look at the amount of steam once I put it into the cup. You can see how much is coming out of it. So again, sanitizing as well, around 105 degrees steam coming out of here. So what's happening is, because the steam is generated here, it doesn't have far to travel, so it can maintain that heat. And of course, killing 99.9% of bacteria.
Killing 99.9% of germs and bacteria, which is so good. On chopping boards, because I always worry, especially about wooden chopping boards.
Wooden ones, yeah.
Because if you've done chicken on there, I'm always worried that you've not really cleaned it properly, and then you're perhaps going to do a sandwich on it next time. I want to make sure it's properly clean, and this will do that work.
Yeah, of course it will. And again, I'm just going to show you the power of the steam here coming out of this machine. Just look at this as it's breaking that down as I push it through. You can see, and that's actually beetroot juice there, and you can see it going right down the middle. Now, if I wanted to use something to scrub that, of course, I can put on that nylon scrubbing brush, which I'll do just now quickly, and then I'll just show you that we can indeed use that to actually scrub and break down that dirt even more. Look at the amount of steam coming out of that to clean. And again, give it a little rinse down with the steam afterwards. And again, then get your cloth or your microfiber cloth or whatever it might be if you need, and just wipe it away like so. And again, it's all done for you. Brilliant machine, really versatile. But not only doing jobs like that, because what we do get with it is we get this long nose just here, which we can put the accessories onto the end of. We know that already. But what we also then get is a few other bits and pieces. So if you don't want to use it, you know, because using it handheld like this is not correct, you want to get in around the back of things, well, we also give you this here with it. Now this is terrific, because once you lock that into place, I can now put the accessories on the end of this. I can now get around the back of things and get up high and down lower. I can get into the awkward nooks and crannies. Again, I can put all of my accessories on the end as well, so whatever it is that I want to, I can do. But it goes even further, and this is what really belies, it's not believable really how much you're getting for £24.99. Because what we give you also tonight, and Tower, remember, 3-year warranty with this as well, is we give you this attachment just here. So when I put this in and twist it in, what I've now got is, again, loads of steam coming out the front of that. You can see how much steam comes out.
They're great accessories, aren't they? For the different variety of jobs that you're going to use it for.
Amazing. You'd expect to have 2 accessories and that'd be it.
For 25 quid, you would expect.
They're all really usable as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and you will use them, you know, and that's it, the thing, and keep them all together, you know, so you always know where to go with them. Put this little microfiber cloth over the end here. You could put your own microfiber fibre cloth over it if you wanted to hang that over as well, you know, if you wanted to use that. But we give you this one. It is washable, of course. And again, watch the steam that will come out of there.
Wow.
So now what we can do is refresh garments. We can do things like that. So if we have got a shirt or we have got something that's in the wardrobe or been there too long or been in the attic, you can refresh it. You can refresh your furniture with this as well. So you can refresh maybe where the cat sits all of the time,
Yes,
the dog sits all of the time. Refresh and kill those germs and bacteria. And you can refresh your curtains whilst they're hanging. Just give them a freshen up. Because remember, all the smells in the room, they linger in things.
The
so they will
fabric,
linger
yeah.
into
Sometimes a
fabric
house
there
can
too.
smell of like wet dog, can't
Yeah.
it? Or smell of the food you cooked last
Yeah.
night. You can't get rid of the fish smell. It's probably hanging in the curtains or on
Yeah.
the sofa. So brilliant.
And
Brilliant
then,
that.
for cleaning windows and mirrors, we give you this squeegee as well. Now, again, that just sits in here.
I love that.
Let's
It's a
get that
little
in.
two-in-one that attaches. That's
Brilliant.
great.
And again, look at, I've got the little rubber squeegee just there. And again, use that, clean the windows with it,
Mirrors.
and mirrors and stuff like that. And then just use the squeegee that's there on it. You can see that just across there to run that down and to dry it off. I mean, honestly, this is the kind of thing that if I just went like this, I just feel like I go, it's 25 quid. If I was in a shop and someone would go, guys, just 25, I'd go, oh, thanks very much. Because, you know, you'd see that in its box and you go, 25 quid, I'll have one of those. But we're actually talking you through it as well and showing you everything about it and how versatile it is.
And do you realise at £25 it still has the 3-year warranty?
It's
crazy.
Great, isn't it?
Just
really
need to
does.
register it online. It comes with a year, but if you register it online with Tower,
Yeah.
you'll get another 2 years, which is amazing.
And again, the other thing for us is space. It's not a huge machine. So if you've looked at steam cleaners before and you thought, I don't know where I'm going to keep
perhaps
it,
you've just got
this will
you
easy
know,
fit
a
under the
flat,
sink.
or perhaps you think about putting this into the caravan and things
Yeah.
like that. You know, it's ideal.
Sorry, just think.
Oh,
You
hang
just said
on.
caravan. So what happens when you go back to your caravan after the winter's
Can be really musty and
musty?
yeah.
Again, refresh with this.
Just spray the steam into the air.
Well, you can do it. You can do it on
And
the
clean all the
on your
furniture and-
upholstery and stuff,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the furniture in there
Clean
as well.
everything down.
Great, brilliant.
So
you are-
cleaning, sanitising,
Yeah.
deodorising the whole
Killing
area.
it to 99.9% of germs and bacteria without using any chemicals. It removes the grease and the grime. So all around those kitchen areas, all around the sinks, the hobs, in the oven, use it in the fridge for cleaning as well. But my goodness, with all those attachments, not just for the kitchen, use it around the bathroom. Use it like we're saying about clothes. So you can
Refreshing, yeah.
sanitise and deodorise jackets and things like that. But again, killing bacteria and germs, because you have got a temperature up to 105 degrees. I love with the squeegee because it's going to be brilliant on mirrors as well. which
Yeah,
would
I
be
mean, for
great
you, mirrored wardrobes, it'd be brilliant for if you get any things like
Hairspray
hairspray, isn't it,
yeah.
that sticks to the mirror surfaces.
Horrible.
That'll be brilliant. It's so lightweight, so portable. You can see just some of the tools there, but here are all the accessories. You've got that nylon brush. If you're using it in the kitchen on the cooker hob, it's going to be brilliant. Great for cleaning the oven as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and that can be a nightmare. And some of the things you get to clean ovens can get right
Really
down
toxic,
your throat,
yeah.
really toxic. Your eyes are running, you feel like you need to wear a mask, you definitely need to wear gloves. They've all got skull and crossbones on. Now, you're leaving that in your oven to a degree and then
Yeah.
putting food in. So all you're cleaning with is water that turns into steam, but at a temperature where it kills up to 99.9% of germs and bacteria. So kinder to you, to your hands, to your throat, kinder to your pocket, because you are just using water, but also kinder to the environment. You're not putting all those horrible things into sort of...
And you're saving all that money you spend on chemicals,
Yeah.
you know, over time and time again, because they're so expensive.
You could
now,
just
aren't
buy 4 cleaners or 5 cleaners,
Yeah.
and you know £24.99's gone, hasn't it? Whereas you have got your handheld steam cleaner there, which is brilliant. Now, we've got to move back to this because we knew it would be busy. We all, when we saw this for the first time and saw what it did, we're like, how can this be £90?
And I really look, when I say these things, this is how I feel, and I'm always completely just honest. And sometimes, as you know, too honest. Sometimes I say, "Why did you just say that?"
Dangerously honest.
But first of all, 20. How on earth can we be here tonight with that steam cleaner with those 9 accessories for £25?
Brilliant.
70 odd quid for that spot cleaner. It's just terrific value. And as good as they are, this is the one that blows my mind completely, because for the price of this here, what it does and the features that it has are incredible. It has features. It has 2 particular features that the 2 main big ones, as you might call them. One of them has one of the features, and the other one has the other feature. And I'm thinking, and this has both. This has both. And look at the price of it here. So, First of all, let me show you how good this is. So, because one of the key features for me on this as well is if we look here at the front, you can see the plush brush, but you can see here that the front of the edge of the machine here is actually lifted. So there's room for all of the big pieces of dust, dirt and debris to go in there. Okay, so you're not pushing them forward with this coming down close to the ground, okay? So watch this. So even with the lentils, you can see it just rolls over them and it picks them up beautifully. So it's not leaving anything behind because of the design of that brush and of course the powerful suction of this machine. Now I have this on power number 1, which then if I'm telling you it's on suction power number 1, well that tells you that it has 2 suction powers.
Yeah.
Now for a machine of 90 pounds, just under 90 pounds, it has 2 power modes. That's good because if you get inadequate machines that are too cheap, you turn them on, you've got one power setting, that's all. But now to add to that, watch how we change these. Less than 90 pounds, you ready for this? Turn it on here and you will see a little light comes on just here and you will see that the green light just here, hopefully you can see that, is telling we're on eco mode. This here is touch sensitive. I just touch it and it now goes to full power. This tells me a digital readout here, a little readout of lights, how much power I've left. 3 lights denotes it's full. 1 means that the battery is a third or less. I'm going to continue using this until the machine stops because it will continue to work until at full power until the machine runs out.
Now, Al, can you just spin that round while it's on? Because I can see that cyclonic action with what's in there. It's absolutely brilliant. You can see, and that's the cyclonic power, isn't it?
And that's what it does. Now, if you think about or you see kind of a cyclone, the main power of it is where it meets the ground, where it's thinnest. That's where all of the destructive power is. So that's what happens here. It's funneling that power down to give it the most suction. But what it's also doing as well when it's working is that it's firing the dirt, because you might think, well, if the dirt comes in here, it's going to sit around here. But as you quite rightly pointed out, as the dirt comes up, okay, I'll turn this on to full power so you can see it. It comes up and fires it down and spins it down the bottom here. So it still, even though it's on the side like this, fills from the bottom upwards as well. So that's really clever what's happening just there.
So the pickup is fantastic on it.
Pickup is great.
And with 29.6 volts of power as well.
Yeah. 29.6 volts of power. Now, I did say to the guys in Tower, so can you tell me on the handle, why is this just here? Now, this is just a little thing to tell you what they've thought about. See this little kind of little ridge just there? Why is that there? Well, they said when you're carrying it and holding it, look at it actually, it's a little...
Like a rest.
It's like a rest, exactly. It's hitting against my finger, which has taken all of the pressure off of my wrist. And then I can hold that really easily. I asked them what was this about here. They said, it looks pretty.
It's design.
It is a great looking vacuum, actually.
And this is kind of like a glass type. You can see through it. It's got kind of corrugated as such. It looks really good. But now, I told you that it's cyclonic, but some of the important things for me, and this is what I deliver to you, and this is why it's great, to watch Shop on TV, because we tell you all of these things, rather than going in a box and going,
what about that one? Yeah, about that one?
You know everything. HEPA filtration is really important. And watch this, okay? If I twist this and take it out, you'll see that I have HEPA filtration just here, and it is folded, so you get more surface area to stop the dirt particles. 99.97% of particles down to 0.3 of a micron. What does that mean, Al?
Yeah, what does that
0.3 of a micron? Well, 0.3 of a micron is tiny. A human hair is about, well, it's between 50 and 80, so let's call it 65. 65 micron.
One human hair.
So it's 65.
And it picks up what?
0.3 of a
Wow.
So yeah, so it's incredibly small. Now, but not only does it have one HEPA filter, it has 2. It has a HEPA filter in here as well.
Fabulous.
So it has 2 HEPA filters.
And HEPA filtration, if anyone's got allergies, I mean, do your own research, is essential, I think, isn't it?
It really is. It is the way forward. You used to get little bits of foam that would just stop the big particles coming through.
Yes, yeah.
But small particles that come through. There's no point vacuuming up small particles of pollen and stuff like that. And clearly I'm suffering tonight if it's going to just exhale it out again or exhaust it out. This is going to stop it and hold it. It's got 2. Not that it needs the second one, because the first one is stopping so much, but it's just there, you know, make sure.
Doubles up,
As we said, to be sure. So, what we have then is this part of the unit itself here, which now is handheld, so it's very easy to use. You can put all the accessories on the end just here, so you can do inside of the car, you can do the breakfast counter, you can do all of those things. This here weighs 1.3 kilos.
Right.
It's literally next to nothing, but yet it is super powerful. The battery, by the way, is removable, so you can charge this on the side, or it's just like the phone charger, it's just a little charging hole just there.
That's nice, because ours we have to put the whole vacuum on the side.
On the countertop,
kitchen countertop, and I hate it, whereas that is just the battery.
Or indeed, you can plug it in situ, or the wall mount. If you plug that in when you wall mount it, you just slide it in, and when it's there, it actually charges well, so it's very clever. So you've got all of that. So cyclonic, you've got all of the bits we told you. But really brilliant on this one, and this is again one of the most expensive or the more expensive machines have. They say, oh, look at this, we have the bend in the middle. Well, this also has that bend in the middle. Look at that. So now what I can do is I can get down, I can get underneath chairs, I can get underneath the bed, I can get underneath the wardrobe, I can get underneath all of those places, and there's no need for me to be doing that just here.
I've only seen that on a really expensive vacuum.
That's it, you know. I'm not getting down
clever.
here. That number two, when I do something like this, I go, number one, I go, right, this is sore on my knees, my back is hurting, and it's going to take me a week to get back up.
Leave him down.
Yeah, so leave me stay down there. So you get back, you don't have to do that, so you can just do that to get right underneath.
That is so good, isn't it?
So I'll just show you that underneath the chair just here, so you can see what I mean. You can see, you can get underneath the chair, and you can get around.
And the head moves so well that you don't have to move the chair.
And the tube inside, Al, that's a flexible tube. That's it's designed to flex.
It's designed to flex. Let me show you that now. So if you look at that, you can see it bends all the way around. So it is designed to flex going through there. And again, it's just very clever and it's very well thought out. Excuse me.
Yeah, I remember you showing us that last time we did the show.
So you can see that. And again, clicks back in and it's done.
And of course, Tower been going for over 100 years.
1912. And that's not 12 minutes past 7 in the evening. 1912 the year.
And their knowledge is incredible, and you really have got such high spec here for such little cost.
But the thing is, and I always say this, and you remember me saying this, that if you see some of the big vacuum people with big billboards and big ads on TV that cost millions, well, ultimately, we're paying that if we buy them, because it has to go on. That money has to come back. You know, whereas Tower, the name is so well established that you walk into a shop and if you see, oh, Tower, I know that.
Yeah,
you know,
recognise it,
Exactly.
I think everybody will have something Tower.
Definitely.
At home, won't
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is aluminium, so it's lightweight again. Now, when we get down to the bottom, there's more magic again here. So first of all, if we look at the head of this machine, when I just twist my wrist, you can see the movement in that, and you can see the articulation of it. So you can see the hinge on it. I can also go side to side, and I can also go forward and back. So there's so much movement on this. But you'll also notice those big wheels that are on there as well. So as you move around, they really do grip the floor, and you can go around and into places you didn't think you could reach before. Now also then on the front you will see there are 4 LED lights. There are indeed 2 on each side of that, lighting up the way. Now it's amazing to think that you can use this on its first power setting, which is powerful enough to do everything pretty much. You will use the second one now and again, but it will use that first setting. It will turn that brush bar, it will have those lights on, it will be using the cyclonic power, it will be doing all that and still last up to 40 minutes of runtime.
It's great,
Which is really
and you don't have to change anything if you go from a tile to a floor to a laminate to a carpet.
No. So what they did was at Towers, they designed one brush that does it all. So
and a clever brush.
It's a clever brush. It works perfectly for hard floors and for carpets. So I'm going to vacuum up the bits here around that we have, and I'm going to vacuum up the other bits on the other floor as well, because I just want to show you again how we empty it and how we can change the battery. And I'm wanting the battery to run out actually, because I want to show you that it will keep on going at this power until the end. Have a look at that. Now look at this big pile just here that we tipped out a bit earlier on. Because of that high front on it, look what happens. It comes up and runs over it. It's not pushing that forward at all.
Wow.
You see that? As it goes around. So satisfying. When I come down then to here, which of course is all of that breakfast oat cereal, you can see that it picks everything up.
I like it because it picks the big bits and the little bits. Some vacuums pick up the little bits but spit the big bits out.
Yeah.
And some vacuums are good with the big bits, but then it's never barefoot clean. You can still feel the little bits that have been left behind. And it picks up both.
Yeah, and that's because the brushes are quite bristly and they won't always pick up the
right,
bit.
because the
Whereas
brushes
this
are
does.
so different, aren't they?
So different on this.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to show you something, okay? Because I think it's really important to explain the way the front of this is. I'm just going to empty this out onto our floor just here in one big pile. So there's everything we've just picked up. Now, if we had a regular vacuum and I went like this, I would just simply be pushing it forward because you can see that glass where it says VL80 Flex Pet.
Yeah.
It stops up high, so it allows me, it's like one of those steamroller things that you see. It's able to go over things. So when I do that, watch this, it doesn't push it forward, it simply runs over it and draws it in.
That's great.
And pulls it in. And that's really why this is such a magnificent vacuum cleaner. And remember, you're getting this for less than £90. And I know that it's not my place, you talk about the rest of it, but I have to keep mentioning it because it surprises me for less than that.
And that's
You know what I've noticed?
Go on.
We picked up hair there. Did
That's
you
what I was
notice it
just
didn't
going to
get
say.
tangled
Yeah.
It's
around
got that
the head?
special
This head
brush.
is so clever.
Have a little look, and you saw the big pile of it we picked up as well.
It was a big clump of hair. It wasn't a little bit.
Yeah, it reminded me of my pillow when I was 16. It was all there. If we look at that just here. Now, just to tell you about the plush brush as well, the grey is really soft, the green is a little bit stiffer, okay? But as you do this, you can see that they move across. So they're sweeping across the way like this, and then the plush brush itself is also doing that forward. So you're getting a perfect, beautiful clean. Now, what I'm going to show you now quickly is how to remove that brush and show you the last thing before, well, we have got the accessories to show you, but I just want to show you this quickly, okay? Get my finger in there, take this out. And the reason that the hairs didn't get caught up is because of the combs just here, okay, and here.
Bless you.
And there
It's
as
all
well.
that dust that's in there.
It is, no, it's my allergies are up. It happens at the weirdest time of year. It really does for me, but there we go. So all those little combs just there is what is taking all of the hairs off of this brush as it turns
Clever.
around. So it's helping to
So
stop.
if you've got cats, dogs, or your hair can be an absolute nightmare, you know that you're not going to be continually having to try and cut it off the brushes, which is normally what you have to do.
And as an extra, you're getting all those accessories included. Remember, you're even getting that mini powered head included, the pet brush, if you like. So if you want to go out to the car when you're using it as a handle, it's that pet brush, that as they call it, is brilliant for your car mats. You know, that really coarse, I don't even know what they call it, like carpeting that you have in your car.
Yeah.
Really coarse and awkward to get bits out of. That's brilliant.
Yeah, it is great. And again, I was saying earlier on that if you have this, actually, I'm going to show you this on the floor if I may, if that's okay. So if you are vacuuming up with one of these heads, usually, if you don't have it at exactly the right angle, i.e. the angle that it's at just there, you're not getting the suction. So if it lifts, you're losing all of the suction. But watch this head. Can you see the floor of it?
That's so clever.
You see the way it stays down to the floor? But yet, I'm able to move my hand backwards and forwards. So if I'm doing something, look at, I'm just moving my wrist. I'm not doing this. It makes it much easier.
So if something's uneven as well, like your sofa or your cushions and things like that, it will sort of manoeuvre over them really, really easily.
Yeah.
So good that, because I know in the past we've had a vacuum that is just solid, and it's really difficult to pick anything up where it's got that movability, which is really good.
And its own built-in motor.
Because the extra pet head, because this is like a second pet head, because you've got the big one and then you've got the little one, those normally you add on as an extra, you pay for them separately, and they can be £30, £40, £50.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's going to be great for a pet bed as well, for your chairs and things like that.
Can I tell you where you will find this to be the best as well?
Where?
If you look at the width of this, the step of your stairs. Going along your stairs. So this should go up your stairs. Go,
Oh,
boom,
yeah,
Yeah.
the width of the,
width of the step.
yeah, brilliant.
So perfect for
And
that
how
rather than
easy
trying
is
to go
it
that
like
way.
that, rather than a big vacuum with a cord that you're plugging in and trying to vacuum up the stairs, and then you don't reach the top 3, so then you have to carry it upstairs, plug it in upstairs, balance it at the top, and then try and come back down. You just handheld, you're vacuuming in a minute. And the other thing is you'll vacuum straight away. I can be at the bottom of the stairs and think, oh, I've left my car keys upstairs, and the stairs are dirty. I'll vacuum to go and get as I run up to get my keys.
It doesn't take much effort at all just to lift this out of its cradle and just go and start.
Whereas we used to vacuum on certain days, didn't we? We'd vacuum on a Wednesday and a Saturday because it was a big job. You got the big vacuum out. Now you see the dirt, even if you're about to run out to the house to work, work, the kids have dropped cereal all over
Well,
the
it's
floor.
just crumbs under the bread
You'll
bin.
vacuum it up before you go rather than come back to a dirty
Yeah, a
house.
few bits under the dining table. It's that grab and go cleaning that you'll do all the time.
Definitely.
Like Haley said, you won't let that big clean build up. Brilliant price, $32.31 if you want to spread the cost on PayPal, paying $3 on the website. And all those accessories, as well as the other powered head, the mini pet brush if you like, you're also getting 2 other tools in.
Yeah, you do. You get your long crevice tool, you get your shorter crevice tool as well, which has the brush on the end, but of course we can retract that brush to get a shorter crevice tool. They will all fit onto the handheld or indeed at the end of the pole as well, so you can make it reach.
Now, I'm just hearing, if you wanted to buy all 3 tower items on the show tonight,
So that's our vacuum,
Yep.
our spot cleaner and the steam cleaner.
it's only $184.97
Wow.
for all 3 pieces. Isn't that brilliant? And you could split the cost in PayPal. PayPal paying $3, $61.96 if you're paying online, and you get all 3
Brilliant, isn't it?
items.
Perhaps you've just moved into a new home and you do need a new vacuum. The spot cleaner seems a great, and steam cleaning is brilliant. I'm going to go for it all. What a great price.
Your spring cleaning solution right here at Shop on TV. We're going to give you a couple of minutes to check out, and here's just a couple of reasons why to shop with us here at Shop on TV.
At Shop on TV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly, conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service, every step of the way from design to dispatch. Our nightly live broadcast is your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So, when it's time to shop, shop on TV. Shop on TV broadcasts live across the nation, every night from midnight to 3, exclusively on ITV1 and STV. Away from your television, we've got you covered. The live broadcast is also streamed on our website, shopontv.co.uk, and on our YouTube channel at Shop on TV Live, where you can catch up on anything you've missed. Our nightly show features a carefully curated collection of must-have items at budget-friendly prices. Many of our TV offers are only available for a limited time, or while stocks last. So before you go to bed, why not make it your nighttime ritual to tune in and check out the latest and greatest before it's too late. Shop on TV. Outstanding quality, remarkable value and tremendous savings. Every night from midnight to 3 on ITV1 and STV.
Really is great to have your company because we have got a tower evening and we have got tower products. You won't quite believe the prices to any of these actually. Starting off with our spot cleaner, which is fantastic value for money. If you've perhaps looked at bigger carpet cleaners and you just at the moment you haven't got the money, or actually you haven't got the storage
Space
area
for us, yeah.
a big carpet cleaner, or perhaps now we have so many different floors, perhaps you've got a few rugs,
Yep.
couple of carpets, and you think, well, actually, I don't need a massive carpet cleaner. This, for those accidents, can be pets, can be kid accidents.
Spillages, parties, if you've had a party. Maybe you hire a carpet cleaner just to get those accident stains out of your carpet. This can do the solution for you, and it's only $69.99. Now, it is a Spot Pro cleaner. Your accessories included. What that means is you've got the carpet brush, but you've also got a hard floor accessory included
so if
as
the
well.
washing machine leaks or something, you could use it for spillages for like a washing machine, or take it out to the car.
Take it out to the car for the upholstery in the car. Yeah, it'll lift up all those liquid spillages for you. And surface-wise, well, take a little look. The cleaning accessories that we're talking about that are included are great for laminate, hard floors and worktops as well. And And then your brush, when you've got your brush bar there, it's great for carpets and stairs, upholstery. Take it anywhere because it's so portable, can't you?
It is. Take it out to the car and you can see it's lightweight. Take it and use it on the stairs as well. The actual sort of footprint to it will sit happily on a stair as you're vacuuming and go, vacuumed, but you then think, well, it could do with a good clean, deep clean. That's exactly what you can do with a spot cleaner like this. Or perhaps you've got a stain on the cup. Perhaps you spilt the coffee going to bed last night and you've tried everything. This will clean up all those stains as well. Got two really nice tanks there as well. One with clean water, one with dirty. And if you have got pets, it could be a little weeing accident.
Yeah, a
perhaps
little
your
pet
potty
stain.
training. And actually, if it's an animal, they do go back to the smell. So if you can clean it up properly, it'll stop them reoffending.
Yes, yeah, it stops them going back to that same area. Gemma, our producer, just said makeup. There's a few places, isn't there, in our house?
Yes.
Where
Do you know
I don't know
find the
what
worst?
is it?
It's lip liner.
It's lip
A little
liner.
bit of lip liner will
Oh.
drop off, and then it ends up absolutely
All of a sudden
everywhere.
there'll be a little red mark on the carpet,
Yeah,
won't there?
mascara can be a nightmare. I know I don't use fake tan, but I know fake tan can be an absolute nightmare. Though I might try and use fake tan this weekend, so I'll show you some photographs. It could go horribly wrong. And then we have got our Tower, of course, 3-year guarantee. Now that 3-year warranty comes with a year's warranty, but if you register it online, that year turns into 3 years, which is fantastic. Price-wise, I mean, great price at $99.99, $69.99.
Yeah, and you don't even have to pay that today. If you do want to spread the cost with PayPal Pay in 3, if you're paying online, it's $25.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. If you do want to order on the phone, you can. 03333 241 241 is our phone number. Now we're going to talk about our second item from Tower on the show. We've got 3 fabulous deals for you. We're going to talk about steam cleaning next, but to get a steam cleaner at $24.99 from Tower is brilliant.
It's crazy. I think great if it was just the system and perhaps it got one head. It's got 9 attachments.
9 accessories included.
So you can use this all around the kitchen, all the work surfaces, the hob, in the oven, in the fridge. You can then use it as well in the bathroom. You've got all these accessories and these are all really, really good. So you've got, first of all, the window squeegee. So use it on windows and mirrors and things. Then you've got the socket that goes onto the smaller head, which actually allows you to use this on clothes and curtains.
To refresh things.
Yeah, sanitizes and deodorizes. Because remember, steam will actually kill up to 99.9% of germs and bacteria. Then you've got number 3 is that sort of curly hose. So if you want to get round something awkward, or perhaps you're taking it out of the car and you're getting in between the car seats and etc. 4, you've got sort of a direct nozzle there, the long nozzle adapter, and you can add on the attachments like 5, 6 onto the end there. Number 7 is your fabric steamer. That goes alongside your socket that is just above it. Then you've got the actual water filler, number 9 and 8. You've got the funnel. But it's 5 and 6 that I use all the time.
That nylon brush is brilliant. You'll use it on things like around the cooker top, around the hob, in the oven for cleaning the oven. Taps in the kitchen and in the bathroom.
And number 6, around the toilet rim. Around the toilet. The toilets can be so dirty, can't they? And you know you've given it a deep down clean because you're killing up to 99.9% of germs and bacteria by just using water.
Yeah, no chemicals. You're going to remove grease and grime. When you see this in action, you see the power of the steam in just a moment, you'll be amazed. There you can see killing germs and bacteria. The temperature of this is 105 degrees on contact. 379367 is your item number. You've also got a window squeegee included, so if you want to do windows or mirrors, and the price is $24.99.
Every home should have one. Great gift. Perhaps you've got someone that's just moved into a new home together. What a great present. They probably haven't got a steam cleaner and you've managed to buy them one. Or even a wedding gift as well. The thing I love, it heats up in 3 minutes, so it's instantly virtually ready to
And then
use.
you've got 10 minutes of constant steam with it.
Fabulous.
379367 is your item number if you want to go for that steam cleaner. And just a quick reminder of our vacuum from
We love
Tower.
this vacuum.
Because there's so many features here, isn't there?
You look at the price, and again, you're blown away when you see the features. It's got such high spec. This has got features that I've only seen on really expensive vacuums.
Well, even at our usual price, £139.99 is
Great.
brilliant. It's down to less than £90. If you buy it elsewhere, however, take a look what you will pay elsewhere. And these are all stores we know. Robert Dias, £114.99. Argos, £140. Amazon, £119.99. Tower is normally £139.99, but they've reduced it down to less than just under £110. Nowhere near the price we've got.
I shop at all those places, and Amazon I love. I always check their deals, but you can see Shop on TV, even better, $89.99. And of course, if you are ordering on our website, you can split that cost over those 3 payments with PayPal Pay in 3. But wait till you see how this works, how it's got an anti-tangle head, how it's got a flexible hose as well, so you can actually get under counters and things. And it's actually a really great looking machine. It's a 3-in-1, but I think it's so much more.
That anti-tangle floor head's amazing. If you've got cats or dogs, or you where you do your hair, you get lots of hair on the carpet, this will take it up with that powerful suction as well. The flexible pole is brilliant for getting underneath furniture. You've got LED lights on there, you've got a turbo boost, and on one charge, 40 minutes of runtime.
And either charge just the battery itself, or you've got a parking station. If you plug the parking station in, you can actually charge it like that. Love it as the handheld. Take it out to the caravan, take it out to the car. It really is so much more than a 3-in-1. You're going to absolutely love that vacuum, and we've sold out of it before, so whilst we've got the stock, please do grab it. Now we are back over to our steam cleaning, and steam cleaning I think is the future now, because all those horrible chemicals and the expense of cleaning at home, we're just using water, but actually as steam it's even more effective.
Yeah, it really is. And you know, if you go back probably about 10-15 years ago, steam, everybody recognized how great it was, and everyone was using steam, and for some reason it went out of people's psyche, it went out of their thoughts, but it's making a real resurgence now. People are going, actually I don't want those chemicals. Actually, the smell of bleach is not good. You get, kitchen cleaners that said with bleach, and we all know that we're flushing that down into the sinks, we're putting it down the toilets, we're doing all those things, and we are thinking more of the environment.
So many people are so passionate now about environment, and this is the great way to clean.
I think this is the kinder way of cleaning. I think it's more effective, but I think it's kinder to your pocket because you're not having to spend so much. It's kinder to your hands and to your throat and to your eyes, because some of those cleaners make you cough and splutter and your hands go nasty. And it's also kinder to the environment because you're not putting anything nasty into the environment.
Yeah. And all we're using is water. And let me just talk you through. I mean, all the accessories are here. We'll go through them in just a second. But the unit itself, okay, this is why it's so great. And, for 25 quid, you might think that, well, if I get a unit and it takes 10 minutes to heat up, I'd put up with that because it's £25.
Yeah.
And if it said some, make that you never heard of.
Yes.
And I'd expect that to be it. That's all you get. No extra accessories.
Yeah, you might think 25 and it's a bit rattly, it's not so great. But this is from Tower, 1912. This then also has averages around 3 bar of pressure for the steam to come out of this. Holds a 1/4 of a litre of water, and that's all you need. Don't put anything else in. You don't need to add any detergents or anything to make it germ killing. The steam itself will do that. And this generates the steam amazingly. Let me just stand here with and show you. Ready for this? Watch the steam.
Wow.
See all that steam coming out of there?
I mean, that's for £24.99. That is some power.
Isn't it?
A lot of steam. It really is. And this one is running out of water now as well. And I'm going to actually have another one down here that's ready. So
this is like Blue Peter.
Okay, it is a little bit, isn't it? Watch this. See the difference? Whoa! Water in that one. That's the difference, okay? Because this one
that's full power.
That's full power. So the thing about it is, again, is that having that steam generated in this unit just here, and as it comes out, it's been generated, so it's keeping its temperature, so it's coming out here around 105 degrees. So if you then use that to contact something immediately, it's going to kill, again, we say 99.9% of bacteria, but probably more. So here we go, right? So this is the unit itself. You've got this here, this nozzle.
Oh gosh, that's flexible.
Okay.
I wish I was that flexible. I do.
I wonder if I ever was.
So I'm saying nothing.
No, you keep quiet.
It's not a different shoulder.
In fact, we've just had an email from Joe
Hello, Joe.
about her mattress.
Yes.
Could you clean and refresh the mattress with
Yeah,
this?
absolutely, 100%. What I would say to you, Joe, if you were using the mattress, is to use this one just here. So pop this on,
Yeah.
and again, just come up. Don't put the cloth on. Just use this directly. Now watch the amount of steam that will come out of here. Look at that. That's the amount of steam you're getting. So again, use that. And that will then get deep down. And don't just run over it really quickly like this. Like getting literally like so. And let that steam get into
And
it.
for anyone at home thinking, why would I use it on my mattress? What is it doing?
Well, what it's doing is it's forcing that steam in at just over 105 as it comes out of there, around 105 degrees, and it's forcing that steam in, so it's going to sanitize, it's going to help get rid of bed bugs and dust mites and things like that, because they don't like that steam.
And it's deodorizing as well.
It's that temperature, isn't it? 105
Yeah.
degrees, so
Yeah.
it's killing up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses. And lots of things can live in mattresses
Yeah.
that we don't want to
It's
think
good.
about.
Just
really.
a refresh, because look, let's face it. Okay, you asked the question, John. Forgive me if this is a bit too much, but we sweat in the bed.
Yeah.
All sorts of things. There's all sorts of things going on, flatulence and things like that. And it's true. It's
Oh God!
You know,
It's
so all of that-
Valentine's morning. You've just ruined it for so many people.
Happy Valentine's.
That's just you.
And that's just me. But it's not so all that refresher. So it's yeah.
It is Valentine's Day.
It's Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's,
darling. After
darling.
those lovely words.
Oh, happy Flatulence Day, darling.
It's true.
It is, but we could imagine without you saying it.
I know, but like I said earlier on, over there, I'm always honest with people, and sometimes too honest. So there you
And
go.
I
That's
said
right.
dangerously honest.
Dangerously honest.
Dangerously, yes.
But you have got this attachment here on it. So then what you can do is you can pop this over here as well. And I'm going to show you something actually as it happens, because you can see already there is some dirt already on this cloth just here. But I just want to go on the bit of the mat that was. I want you to see how white that is. So if I go onto this here and I do that.
Oh,
gosh.
wow. So it
Look at
really
that.
picks the dirt
So it's
up,
actually
doesn't it?
kind of attracting that dirt. So you can use this as well, for refreshing car seats and stuff like that.
So upholstery, brilliant.
Yeah, so somebody,
Cushions.
because where you sit, and if you keep your hand on one area and you're on the it's just stop at you, where you have your hand on the arm of the chair,
Yeah.
the grease of your hand.
Ah, right.
Well, sometimes it's the grease on your hair on the
Yeah.
back of the chair. That's why you used to put, you used to hang things over the back of the chair.
That's
didn't
My
you? Over the
grandma
arms,
always used to have,
yeah. To stop the grease and
All
things.
you've got to do
So,
is
yeah.
stop using Soul Glow, and it will stop that for you. Just let your soul glow. Great.
Anyone? I had no idea.
Coming to America, Eddie Murphy. You don't know that?
No.
Oh my goodness, you
Should
have
we
never
get back
seen
to
it.
this?
Oh no, we've got. Sorry,
Oh,
folks.
no.
They've never seen Coming to America. Eddie Murphy. Oh my word. Prince Akeem. So he's been forced to marry. He's the king. He's the
Have we
prince
got
of-
time for this?
He is. He's the Prince of Zamunda, right? And his dad
Have you
is
heard him in the
James.
gallery? Yeah.
His dad is. What? It's going to take me longer if you don't shut up. And his dad is the king
You
of
finished
Zamunda, right? Who is played by James Earl Jones, right? And he's getting married to this arranged marriage, and he doesn't want to. So he said he wants to go to America to try and find his own bride. And he looks in the map and he goes to Queens in New York. And he goes there to try and find his bride, but doesn't want anyone to know that he's the Prince of Zamunda. And it's brilliant. And he goes to work in McDowell's, which is the Golden Arcs, not the Golden Arches of McDonald's. And it is brilliant.
Anyone
You
still
have to
there?
You have to see. No, seriously. I know it's a long story.
We'll watch it.
You're
We'll
waiting
watch
for the ad
it.
breaks, weren't you?
Yeah, we were hoping. We were hoping.
Yeah. So anyway,
We'll
oh,
watch
you
it when
have-
we get home.
No,
Coming
please
to
do.
America.
Right. It's a classic. Don't watch the new remake.
What was the connection?
I've no idea.
Because you talk about the grease, and you'll see Soul Glow.
That was you.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
You
about. It's
mentioned
your
grease.
fault,
I
you
never
see.
mentioned Soul Glow or
No,
whatever
you
it
mentioned
is.
the grease, and when you see the film, you'll know what I'm on about the grease on the back of the
Right,
couch.
right.
You'll know what I'm talking about, okay. So, right, now what we can do is, with the accessories that we get the little curved nozzle just there for getting under things, around things. Great for getting underneath the rim of your loo. You also get the nylon brush just here. Now, each of those can go directly onto here. And again, we can then use that angle to get up and down to get to different places. And again, getting all that steam out of that. So again, using that or using the nozzle, always be careful when you're changing them. Remember, you are working with steam. It is very, very hot. Again, you can see the steam.
I usually
Look how
change
that
nozzles with a
cloth,
microfiber
yeah.
cloth,
The direction control you've got with that angled nozzle.
And I can't believe all the bits you've got. So now we've got an extension, so you can either get a direct whoosh
just
or
there.
you can add on the heads to that.
Again, you can put on the heads in it if you do
Great.
need to reach a little bit further in to that.
Fabulous.
We will also then give you well, you've seen this one already, but we will give you this. And I'll tell you where this really comes in handy as well, with the other addition that we give you.
This is like a 2-in-1, isn't it?
Yeah, you pop this over the front here, it clips into position like so, and then what we have is we've got a squeegee for windows and mirrors and things like that, so
Fabulous.
that's brilliant. Everything just clicks in and out of place, it's very easy. We can, of course, pop in our extension just here, get this in correctly, and give it a twist.
Now, the
Let's lock
entire
it.
bathroom, you're going to get so much use
Our
out of
producer's
this.
saying
aren't
about
you?
the shower, and I've never worked out why they've designed showers like they do, because there's always areas where
can't
they
get
get
to.
that horrible sort of
The
soap
black
build-up, and it
build-up,
goes
yeah.
black.
Yeah.
And like, why isn't it just completely smooth? Why
Yeah,
are there all
yeah.
those nooks and crannies? That will get into all those areas, won't
Absolutely.
it?
And the
Again, look at
power
this
again
on.
that you
Yeah.
showed us, Al.
Yeah, exactly, and you've got that now in your hand. So what we can do now
And the
is...
grouting. I couldn't think of that word then. I was thinking
Grouting.
grooving, but it's
Yeah.
grouting, isn't it?
And now what we can do is we can use that steam out there, so
Yeah.
now we can reach across. So this might be on top of our, our cooker or something like that, where the grease is built up, and not only are we melting that grease, we're breaking it down, and then we're killing the germs and bacteria. So it really is a fabulous unit.
Extractor hobs are really good because they get
Yeah,
really
the grease.
greasy.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
however much you clean them, they seem to be still greasy.
Still
It doesn't
greasy. Yeah.
So remember, killing up to 99.9% of germs and bacteria. All those accessories, 9 of them, for £24.99. Crazy value for money. Every home should have one. It is absolutely incredible. So what I will say is shop really smartly for that. £49.99 is your price, 379-367 is your item number, and every accessory there is in your box. And remember, even though it's £24.99, it comes with a 3-year warranty.
Yeah, and what I would say is don't let that price put you off, because sometimes you see things that are such great prices.
yeah.
The quality here is brilliant.
I think when you see
It's
the
from
power of
Tower.
the steam,
Tower,
and then you
yeah.
see all the accessories, you think, well, it's a great deal. Remember, for the 3-year warranty, do register online.
Yes,
It comes
yeah.
with 1 year, but then it will add on another 2 if you register online with Tower. And Tower, you said earlier, you said a date. And for anybody who thought, well, I wonder why you said that date or those numbers. That's when Tower started, wasn't it?
1912.
Gosh.
Amazing, isn't it?
1912, so it's way over 112 years. You know, so they do know what they're doing, and they've got a reputation, but look at it's great value. I think, you know, everybody is going to be able to afford 25 quid for that, you know, and I just
Great
think it
gift
really is
idea.
a great thing to have around the house.
Housewarming.
Especially if you have got kids and stuff like that. It's just brilliant to make sure you're getting rid of bacteria. And then you don't have to buy anything else after that. You
No
don't have to buy
chemicals.
It's just water. Tap
Yeah.
water, or if you want to use bottled water, that deionized water stuff you can buy. It's
Fabulous.
entirely up to you.
Now we've moved on to the spot cleaner now, and this has impressed all of us today. If you've got any old stains in the carpet, if you've had a spillage, the kids are off, aren't they, in some areas at the moment? Perhaps there's been a few accidents with cola being knocked over.
Well,
on
if
the
you
floor.
think about those times when you do knock things over, what do? If you haven't got something like this, you end up getting a cloth or a towel or kitchen roll, unroll that, put it over the top, and you end up pushing it further into the carpet. But with this, it takes the stain out and it takes all the excess liquid out. doesn't it?
Lifts it rather than pushing it back in, and that's really important as well. And then you're cleaning and scrubbing as well. Now it does a few different things. So I'm going to just show you a few things. I'm going to get some strawberry milk and just show you that if you did have a spill on a hard surface, so if you did have a spill on the floor or
on a
on
hard
the countertop,
floor, yeah.
anything, well, it's going to take me, quite frankly, if I had to get a cloth with that, I'd be trying to get it up, and then I'd have to bring the cloth and it'd be dripping, and you've got to chuck it into the washing machine. But actually, what you can do, even with a spill like that or bigger, is we can use the attachment we get. So we'll take off that top attachment and we will take this one and pop it on here, because this is the specially designed one for lifting spills, okay, off of your hard floors. Now watch how powerful this actually is when we come to this spill just here. So I'll come from this side.
That's incredible.
Isn't it? That suction pack, now it's 400 watts of power that you've got here, and that's why you've got the suction that you see there.
So could that be a spillage from the washing machine? Perhaps?
Absolutely. It can be from anything at all. If it's a liquid spill, it could be an egg. Eggs are terrible to try and pick up. What do you pick them up with? You could use this to pick those up. It's brilliant for that. So any kind of a spill, you can use it for. But again, then once you've done that, if
that's like your hard floor attachment.
Your hard floor attachment, a countertop, hard surface.
Yeah,
I'm going to say.
Yes, yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's probably better. Hard surface. I know. I know, just the three of us are magical together.
It's only taken us 3 hours.
That's all it has.
He's peaking right now.
I'm peeking, yeah. Peeking at me, watch to see if we're nearly...
I think he's peaked twice today already.
I'm peeking at me, watch to see if we're nearly finished.
Oh, cheeky. Oh, what are you showing us
I've got
now?
to, go out into London then and drive at 20 miles an hour for an hour. Such a nightmare.
Let's hope you don't run into any taxi drivers.
Oh my God.
Oh, don't bring that up. We've already suffered a film. We can't. Just forget about it. Clear the mind. Clear the mind.
Suffered a film. That's brilliant.
To what?
It was like an exclamation of mine. What does this do? What does this do? What does it do?
Well, you'll never see it in the film.
On this carpet.
No, so basically, oh my God, we're all friends. We love.
Good job.
If they weren't taking the mick out of me, I'd be disappointed, quite frankly.
And vice versa.
I'd be in the car going, what was wrong with him tonight? Jesus, they were in a bad mood.
Our friendship is finished.
Never.
Have to take the mick.
Have to take the mick. So what we have is 1.2 litres of clean water in here, and it's very easy for you to do that. So we just literally clip that, take it out, undo this just here, fill it up with water, and there's even a fill level on it so you know where to fill it to. And then once you've done that, you can sit there in the back just to show you it's upside down so you can see. And then put your solution in there, whatever solution you're using to clean. It slides back on, locks into place. Your dirty water comes here. This white bit is a float, so once the 1.2 litres of dirty water goes in there, it will stop the suction so it doesn't overflow, spill in to the interiors.
That's clever, isn't it? So it tells you when it needs emptying.
It's empty.
Right.
So if we have little things like, well, I'm going to show you this rug just here, okay, this little mat. If we look at the dirt on this here, you can see there's filth here. This is dry dirt actually as well, but that's fine. We've got all of the spills just here still from earlier, and you can see where I cleaned how clean it actually is. But we don't want to just do this because it's a little bit kind of easy for the machine. So let's make it more difficult, okay? Let's make things really tough. So I'm going to pour a big old spill of orange juice just there. I'm also going to put milk. Again, we know how difficult these are to pick up, and we know that they will become smelly. Even the orange juice will become smelly
if you don't clean it
and
up
stinky.
properly. Oh, horrible.
Yeah, if you don't get it right. Now, this could be in the car because it is a portable machine, so you can bring it out to the car. You can bring it, you know, do the seats, do the back of the car. You can do the floor of the car.
Because it's so compact, take it with you in the caravan as well.
Yeah.
If there's any accidents when you're away.
And for storage, that's brilliant as well, I think.
Super easy. Now, there's a load of spills just there, so watch what's going to happen now, okay? I'm going to turn this on and watch the front of the unit just here.
Oh, wow.
Picking that up.
So that's just suction at the minute.
I'm just using suction now, and you'll see that it's leaving a stain behind, and obviously what we have there is not good enough at all, because we can see where the spill was. Yes, all of that liquid is gone, and it's lifted it from the backing as well, but it's still dirty. So when we pull the trigger just here, it will spray out that warm water, and it's always warm water you use, and excuse me, and of course the solution.
Now, speaking of solution, Al, sorry, we had an email in earlier. It doesn't have to be a specific tower cleaning solution, but there is a tower carpet cleaning solution.
Well, there's lots of carpet cleaners. Yes, we use Blue Magic. Yeah,
absolutely. You can use whatever one you want. So what I'm going to do now is spray on that water and the solution, and now I'm going to use the brushes here, and I'm going to scrub, which is cleaning the carpet. If I want more water, pull the trigger. That's absolutely fine. Get more water in there to give you that clean. And then use the suction.
That is so good. And those brushes are great because you can really agitate. When you've got, perhaps you've got a deep down stain, what I tend to do, look at that, is if you've got an old stain,
But down here it's nice and clean.
I will actually spray the solution on, leave it a little bit, then spray a bit more on, then clean.
Yeah, and that would be great for
an old
stains. Like
perhaps you've moved a mat or a table over a stain on the carpet that you've never been able to get up. Try this.
Yeah, it is brilliant. It's for, as I say, it's not for, as you used to mention as well, it's not for a whole house.
No.
Carpets. It's for sawdust spot cleans, but remember where you'd use it. On little mats, you will use it on, you know, your floor tiles. You will use it when you walk inside a door. Even if you've got one of those mats, you know, the ones we're standing on.
Yeah, the doormats.
Yeah, the doormats, ones with the rubber surround. How do we don't put them in the washing machine.
Heavy traffic,
you know,
aren't
you
they,
vacuum
as well?
them. So yeah, use it on that because it's small enough. They're small enough to use that. You know, use it on your couches. Use it on any, you know, overused area.
The car seats, a child seat and things like that.
The footstool, something like that.
Yes.
You keep putting your feet
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
Clean that as
Yeah.
well.
Absolutely phenomenal value for money. Should be $99.99, $69.99 is your price. 400 watts of suction, which we've seen in action as well. You've got the cleaning accessories, you've got the sort of the hard surface actual top, and you've got sort of the top with the brushes, which is great for your carpeted area. Seeing them both there. So the suction nozzle and the brush to scrub as well.
Yeah, it makes it really versatile, doesn't it? All your hard floor surfaces and countertops. You can also use the second one if you've got pets, because you've got that brush on there that agitates, so it'll take up and it'll help you scrub any stains away.
Could be dirty footprints or pet prints, but it could be a wee. And once they've weed indoors, they'll go back to that wee time and time again because they can smell it and wee again unless you clean it up properly. And so you can clean it up properly with this. Super lightweight as well. So that allows you to take it out to the caravan, out to the car. Really well designed. And that jet allows you to penetrate deep into the sort of dirt that's embedded in your carpet and bring your carpet back to life and bring that area where that stain or that spillage has been.
Now, lots of you with these in baskets. Now we are coming towards the end of the show. Now's the time to confirm your order. Usual price of $99.99 comes down to $69.99, but then you've got PayPal Pay in 3, $25.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you're paying online. Upon registration, you will get a 3-year guarantee with all of the Tower products. Standard 1 year, but if you register them, you'll get a further 2 years.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, at these prices.
And everything we've got is under £90, and all of them come with a 3-year warranty.
Yeah, fantastic deals.
Such a brand, Tower, as well. You know you've got quality, don't you? This we love. Wait till you see. When you see the price, you'll think, wow, that's an amazing deal for a cordless vacuum. When you see the spec, you'll think it's a crazy deal.
Yeah, 29.6 volts of power is important to tell you, but I'm going to start off this time with the handheld bit because I haven't shown you much of that tonight. So I also will tell you that you get this pet brush. We call it a pet brush, but it's also a stair tool. You can use it on upholstery and things like that. Put this on, it is handheld. Turn the machine on, and of course then what we can do is we can vacuum those bigger areas, and you can see how effective it is at picking up all of those bits. Now what we can do as well then, because this is Tower and we get lots and lots of accessories, we can easily take this off. It's simple and easy. Click the button, lift it off. So what we'll do now is we'll get this small crevice tool because we want to get into nooks and crannies and corners, and we can do just that. Getting into those corners, getting in where the where all of the stitching is. But then you might say to yourself, well, actually, have a look up here. There's some fine dust up on the arm just around here. Well, you know, I want to get at that. So what I can do is I can pull that brush forward. So now I have a little brush, and now I can agitate in there. And I can make sure that I get all of that fine dust out as well. So again, they're all accessories that come with this unit. You get a wall mount as well. And of course, the battery is removable, so you can charge the battery up away from the machine, or indeed, if you do wall mount, just here, you will see that this not only is the wall mount where you will then pop your machine into, and when it's in there, it's then charging because you plug this in once it's onto the wall and it's charging, and you have a little area here for the 2 of those accessories as well, so you know where they are. So you get those, they come with it. But now, of course, what we know we can do is we can have it handheld, but also now as a regular vacuum, I can, well, let me just tip this dart down onto this floor. Let's just do it like that. I want to clean that up.
Our floors are too clean.
Obviously put yours into your bin.
Into your bin, yes. Now, carpets and hard floors, doesn't matter, no settings, no changing. Push brush does it all. But just watch at the amount of dirt in front of me here, and you'll see that plush brush, there's a big gap at the front where that plastic is. It's up higher, so it's allowing all of that dirt to come into it like that. Look at that.
Whoa.
Now watch, when I stop and draw back,
wow,
look how clean that is. Okay, let's show you again. Pop forward with that. Now look at that. That is perfect, isn't it? Again, just do that, and you're picking everything up. That plush brush doing an incredible job of vacuuming. So there you go, there's the job done. Now, just in addition to it being a handheld and stuff like that, 29.6 volts power, the push brush, blah, blah, blah. It also then has, because there's so much, it also has the anti-hair technology as well. So it has the built-in little comb in the head, so it cleans that brush.
So it stops the tangle around the hairbrush.
But also, what we love and we've been really raving about tonight is this. You can also bend it like that. So if you do want to get underneath something,
that's great.
You know, underneath, whether it's the chairs or whether it's underneath the wardrobes, whether it's underneath the bed, whether it's underneath whatever it might be, you're getting underneath it without having to bend down.
I've only seen that on really expensive vacuums.
Exactly.
So good, that.
Exactly. And watch this then. Look at, click back in now, it's back up to normal. But we also have HEPA filtration, just to give you the rundown before we finish tonight. HEPA filtration, you can see by taking this out, we have HEPA filter number 1. Number one, I hear you say. I've never heard of a machine with 2 HEPA filters. Well, you have tonight, because this is a HEPA filter here, and it also has a HEPA filter in here as well. By the way, keep your HEPA filters clean. Take them out every now and again. Tap them clean every week or so, and then every 4 weeks or so, give them a rinse under lukewarm water.
Right.
Let them room dry, because if they get clogged, it's like anything. They can't breathe properly. You will lose suction on your machine. Okay, so keep them clean. But also then we have cyclonic power, which you would expect and you need. And of course, look at how wonderfully designed it is. I think overall it's a brilliant machine, and especially, and I really mean this, yes, if you are in a position to spend £400 or £500 on a machine, brilliant, and that's great. Please do. But if you have a budget of less than £100, I think less than £90, I genuinely, this is my honest opinion, don't think you will get better than this.
No, I really
anywhere
don't.
For less than £90.
I think
that is my absolute truth.
Incredible spec for the money. It's amazing.
Brilliant.
And a 3-year warranty, 2 HEPA filters. Everything just ticks the boxes, which is amazing. I think not that it matters how it looks. I think it's great looking as well. It's and it's lightweight, which is really important to so many.
1.3 kilos that piece just here on its own.
And you're not plugging it in. This is the thing we forget, because we do so many cordless machines now. I think we forget how convenient this makes cleaning, doesn't it? You're not unraveling that cord. You're not plugging it in one plug. I think you spend half the time plugging it in and unplugging it, and then finding the
really
other plug.
awkward spot, aren't they, behind a unit
sofa,
or something, you know. And with this, you're ready to go. 40 minutes on a full charge. And the other thing is, because it is ready to go, you don't have a cleaning day, because getting the big vacuum out was a big job. So you did it on Wednesday and did it on a Saturday or a Sunday. You'll see the dirt and you'll vacuum it up.
It's that grab and go cleaner. And remember all those accessories that Alan talked about.
Yeah, even
You've got
the pet brush.
Yeah,
which is so
crevice tool, dusting brush, the pet brush included. It's an upright, it's a handheld, it's a reach vacuum, and it comes from Tower, which is a brand that we all know and recognise from 1912.
1912, and the fact that they give you a 3-year warranty really does show, and it tells us all that actually, you know what, they're confident of their build, they're confident, and let's just say 3 years and 1 day, and it stops working. Just let's say, for instance, right? That means that you've spent £30 a year, which is £365.
Oh, good luck working that out at this time.
About 10 pence a day.
I mean, it's amazing,
very affordable.
amazing value for money.
It's affordable.
And remember, to get that 3-year warranty, just register it online with Tower. You'll get a 1-year warranty, but they'll add on another 2 once you've registered, so well worth doing that.
Yeah, let's remind you of some of those features with this machine if we can, because there are so many features when it comes to a machine like this at this kind of price. Take a look at some of these, because at $89.99, it's spectacular value. From Tower, 1912, the VL80 Flexi Pet. Now, just look at some of these features.
I love it when you see it flex and go under the units and things, but when you see the anti-tangle head, you just think, oh my goodness, cat hair, dog hair, my hair's not going to get tangled around the brush. Cyclonic suction, so not only is it 29.6 volts of power, it's got that cyclonic suction as well to really suck up all and everything, and you have got that really easy to use, such a touch screen. On one full charge, it gives you up to 40 minutes, and you can charge the battery on its its own, or if you sit it into its parking station and plug that in, it will charge as it sits in its parking station. And that's your pet head, which often you have to pay separately for that. That's in all the different configurations as well. And a pet head can be 40 odd pounds.
All included with us, remember, tonight. And the fact you've got that HEPA filtration, it's lightweight, it's compact, it's easy storage, and it's $89.99. Price-wise, well, our usual price of $139.99 is great, but it's down to less than £90. And remember, we shopped elsewhere, we couldn't find it at this kind of price. It's such a brilliant price.
Even
isn't it?
Amazon, honestly, that do great prices, we're still winning. Robert Dyer's £114.99, I love Argos, £140 there. Amazon, £119.99. Tower themselves, normally £139.99, but they've got an offer on at £109.99. Our price, £89.99. And if you split that over 3 payments with PayPal Pay in 3, $32.31 is all you're spending for that first payment.
Just got to pay online if you're going to use PayPal. And remember, if you went for every item, you went for our vacuum, you went for our spot cleaner, you went for our steam cleaner, less than £185 for all 3.
Crazy.
You'd be lucky to get a great vacuum for that kind of price.
Yeah, and
aren't
then you could split that over PayPal Pay in 3, $63.96.
$61.96 on PayPal.
Wow, okay.
61,
$61.96. I do apologise.
61.
All we will say is do shop really smartly, however you want to split that cost, whatever you want tonight. The deals on everything are so good, and Tower is a brand we all absolutely love.
Yeah, 1912, it's been around a long time. We all know it. And 3 great products. I would, if you could, buy all 3 of them.
Most definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alan, as always.
Yeah, as always.
Pleasure to see you. And to everyone, and to you, Alan, and to Ellie, a very happy Valentine's. Hope you have a lovely day.
Happy Valentine's. Have a lovely day. Pancakes one day.
Yeah.
And then love today.
Yeah.
Got a great couple of days.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.